हाँ दोस्तों, गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। कैसे हो भाई सब लोग? ओके, टुडे आवर सब्जेक्ट इज forensic medicine. Forensic medicine, friends. Forensic medicine. What is the meaning of forensic medicine? This is a very important subject. What is forensic medicine? It is application of what is forensic medicine? It is application of medicine for law. It is application of medicine for law. It means, sir, what is the meaning of this? We are applying our medical knowledge for law. It is application of medicine for law. This branch is known as forensic medicine. Very, very important. This question comes in exam. What is the meaning of forensic medicine? The answer is application of medicine for law. Sir, whenever we write down postmortem, first postmortem in India was done in Chennai. First postmortem in India was done in Chennai, and it was done by Berkeley. Berkeley conducted first postmortem. So the first postmortem in India was conducted in Chennai. Berkeley. Hello.
सर
Hmm?
सर एक मोहसिन नाम के स्टूडेंट आपको मैसेज कर रहा है अभी,
Hmm.
उसको भी ऐड कर लीजिए फटाफट। उसका पेमेंट नहीं हो पा रहा है, मैं अपने पास से आपको अभी कर रहा हूँ 5 मिनट में।
ठीक है, अभी उसको
हाँ।
ठीक है वेट यार, कोई एक स्टूडेंट है वो ऐड होने के लिए कर रहा है. First postmortem in India was conducted by Berkeley, and it was conducted in Chennai. What is forensic medicine? It is application of medicine for law. We are applying our medical knowledge for law or justice. This branch is known as forensic medicine. Application of medicine for law. The first postmortem in India was conducted in Chennai, and it was conducted by Berkeley. So this question also comes in exam. Who conducted first postmortem? The answer is Berkeley. Okay. Now next one. See, there are certain important law in India. The first law in India is IPC. What is the meaning of IPC? The full form of IPC is Indian Penal Code. The full form of IPC is Indian Penal Code. IPC. It is Indian Penal Code. And Dr. you can get one question. When IPC was implemented, it got implemented in India at 1860. In India, it got implemented in 1860. What is IPC? Sir, there are so many definitions in law. Most of the definition in law, like what is murder, what is injury, what is assault, every definition in law comes under IPC. So most of the definition. Doctor, whenever I write down D, that will be definition. And most of the punishment in India, definition of the crime and punishment of crime in India are given in IPC. So whenever I write down D, that will be definition. And whenever I write down P, that will be punishment. So anyways, what is IPC? IPC was implemented in 1860. It is Indian Penal Code. It is related with the definition of crime and punishment of crime. It is related with the definition of crime and punishment of crime. This is all about IPC. This is all about IPC. The total number of IPC in India, is 511. So, Doctor, what is the crime? Any crime and the punishment of crime is a very important law in India. That is a IPC, and it is not only crime. Any definition related like a legal definition, that will come under IPC, and the punishment is also a IPC. Now, what is injury? It is IPC. What is the punishment of injury? IPC. What is hurt? It is IPC. What is the punishment of hurt? It's IPC. What is murder? It's IPC. So what I want to tell you, my dear friends, any crime definition, legal definition, and punishment is a part of IPC. Now I am coming to second important law, CRPC. Now I'm coming to second important law, CRPC. What is CRPC? Criminal Procedure Code. Criminal Procedure Code. Dr. Sir, listen, CRPC was implemented in 1973. CRPC was implemented in 1973. What is CRPC? It is procedure for punishment of criminal. It is any procedure for punishment of criminal is CRPC. It is implemented in 1973. There are some changes. In 2013, there is a first amendment. There are some changes in CRPC. There's a very important amendment in 2013, and there is another very important amendment in 2018. But Dr. Saab, sometime a very important MCQ comes. What was a very important amendment in CRPC? Sir, it was after Nirbhaya rape case. Actually, after Nirbhaya rape case, there was a very important amendment in 2013. Medico's iPad आप किस नाम से हो? Medico's iPad आप किस नाम से हो? Anyone?
मोइन सर.
कल से ना मोइन अपना नाम लिख के डालो उसमें. Okay?
Okay sir.
First amendment in 2013, that was a very important CRPC amendment 2013, and second amendment that took place in 2018. Any crime and punishment of crime. Doctor, what is a procedure for punishment? Like a criminal gets arrested. After arrest, the criminal goes in jail. Sometime the criminal gets bail. Now the court proceeding take place, and in court proceeding multiple dates, hearing, and last judgment comes. What I want to tell you, friends, any punishment procedure for criminal, jail, summon, bail, court procedure, sir, everything will be part of CRPC. And the total number of CRPC we have 484. Total number of CRPC we have 484. This is second important law, CRPC. The first I discussed IPC. Second important law is CRPC. Now I am coming to third important law, friends, Indian Evidence Act. Third important law, Indian Evidence Act. Sir, as the name suggests, evidence. All type of evidence are part of Indian Evidence Act. Now, sir, sometimes very important MCQ comes. We have two type of evidence. One is oral evidence. Another is documentary evidence. Now, a very simple question comes, which is more valid? Which is more valid? A very simple question comes, which is more valid, oral evidence or documentary evidence? That's a very important MCQ comes. Which is more valid? Sir, absolutely right. Oral evidences are more valid. Oral evidences are more valid. Why? What is the reason, sir? The reason is oral evidence means the person is going in court. Person is always cross-examined. Cross-examined. So cross-examination chances are more in oral evidence, and also sometimes documents are false evidences. So sometimes we don't use like the person who had made document is not coming in court, so we cannot check that document. So that is a reason oral evidence are always cross-examined. That's why oral evidences are more valid. Now, as I told you, Indian Evidence Act means evidences, and Indian Evidences Act means witnesses also. All type of witnesses are part of Indian Evidence Act. All type of witnesses are part of Indian Evidence Act. All type of witness. Now this question comes in exam, sir. What are the type of witness we have? What are the type of witness we have? All type of witness are part of Indian Evidence Act. Again, I am telling you, sir, any definition and punishment comes under IPC. Procedure for punishment of criminal is a part of CRPC. Sir, you can get a question. Indian Evidence Act was implemented in 1872. Indian Evidence Act implemented in 1872. And of total number of Indian Evidence Act we have. This is a very important MCQ. 167. Now, sir, total number of IPC we have 511. Total number of IPC we have 511. Total number of CRPC we have 484. And total number of Indian Evidence Act we have 167. What is Indian Evidence Act? It has related with the evidences, and it has relation with evidences. Yes, evidences and witness. Evidences and witness. Evidence का मतलब तो evidence होता है जो बोलता है, witness जो उसको देता है. Witness is a witness को हिंदी में बोलते हैं गवाह. Evidence को बोलते हैं बयान. Witness gives evidence in court. Witness gives evidence in court. Okay. Now, what are the type of witness? You will understand very clearly. First is a common witness. First is a common witness. Friends, Dr. Saab, there are more than people who have registered in the class. Dr. Saab, anyone who has not registered, leave the class. Again, I am telling you, anyone who has not registered, मैं फिर नाम ले लेके निकालूंगा, इज्जत खराब होगी. मैं क्लास को इंटरप्ट कर दूं. There is one student who has not registered, more than registered student. Okay? तो मैं फिर नाम ले लेके इज्जत खराब करके निकालूंगा, उससे पहले निकल जाओ. कोई नहीं. स्वाति, प्रिया, रेडमी वाला कौन है? मेडिकोज आईपैड कौन है? क्या नाम बोला?
Moin, sir. Moin.
ओके, लेट मी सी. रेडमी, हु इज रेडमी? ओके, भाग गया वो बंदा, भाग गया. जो रजिस्टर्ड नहीं था वो भाग गया. कॉमन विटनेस इज ए आई विटनेस. मैंने इतना बोला तुम्हें अपनी आईडी शेयर मत करो, लेकिन सच में कुछ लोग तो बड़े हरामी होते ही हैं. चलो, common witness is an eyewitness. What is the meaning of eyewitness? Eyewitness का मतलब the person who has observed the crime. Like I have seen, like Ramesh killed Sunita, so I will be example of eyewitness or common witness. This is the most common witness, my dear friend. This is most common witness. So most common witness is an eyewitness. Most common witness is an eyewitness. Second witness is hearsay witness. Second witness is hearsay witness. What is the meaning of hearsay witness? I heard something, then I'm saying something. That is a hearsay witness. But sir, this is a very, very important MCQ. Hearing and saying is not allowed in Indian code. This is not valid. But this question comes in exam. There are two exceptions. There we have two exceptions. There are two exceptions where hearsay witness is valid in Indian code. It means, sir, we have two exceptions where hearsay witness are valid in it. What is a hearsay? What is common witness? जो देख के बोलता, I have seen something and I am giving evidence. I am an example of common witness. Hearsay, I heard something, then I am saying something. That is an example of hearsay witness. But sir, what are valid hearsay witness? Very, very important example, sir. Dying declaration. Dying declaration is a statement given by a dying person. Dying declaration is a statement given by a dying person. Like I am dying and I am giving statement, sir. I want to say something about the killer. I want to say something about the murderer. I am an example of dying declaration. So this is the only hearsay witness which is valid. And Dr. Saab, this is a very important MCQ. Dying declaration is 32 Indian Evidence Act. Dying declaration is 32 Indian Evidence Act. 32 Indian Evidence Act. Because as I told you, all witnesses are part of Indian Evidence Act. All witnesses are part of Indian Evidence Act. Okay. Now, sir, the third question comes: expert witness. Expert witness is a witness who is expertise or qualified. I would say who is qualified in a subject. Like I'm giving example. Doctor is an expert witness. Doctor is an expert witness. Fingerprint expert is an expert witness. Handwriting expert is an expert witness. Chemical examiner who examine the chemical. Chemical examiner is an expert witness. What I want to tell you, friends, any witness who is expertise in his subject is an example of expert witness. And Dr. Saab, dying declaration is 32 Indian Evidence Act. Expert witness is 45 Indian Evidence Act. Expert witness is 45 Indian Evidence Act. And listen, my dear friend, this question also comes in exam. Expert witness can be a hearsay witness as well as a common witness. Expert witness can be a hearsay witness as well as a common witness. So sometimes you get a question, sir. Doctor is an example of. Doctor is an example of. Number one option, expert witness. Number two option, hearsay witness. Number three option, common witness. Number four option, all of the above. The answer will be all of the above. Okay. Now, sir, expert witness is the only witness. Expert witness is the only witness who can volunteer the statement in court. Volunteer the statement. Volunteer means with his will, he can give some statement. Otherwise, sir, lawyer and judge ask you a question, then you have to reply. Only expert witness can volunteer the statement. Only expert witness can volunteer the statement. That is a very, very important part. Now, I'll ask you some question in rapid revision first, because this is a very important part. Okay. Now, who conducted first postmortem in India? Who conducted first? Just write down. Just write down. Okay. Berkeley. Where first postmortem was conducted, in which city, my dear friend? Which city? Chennai. Very good. Chennai. Definition and punishment comes under which law? Definition and punishment comes under which law? IPC. Yes, absolutely right. IPC. How many IPC do we have in India? 511. When IPC law was implemented in India? 1860. Yes, yes, Swati Kore, absolutely right. 1860. Very good, Jabin. What is the law which is related with procedure for punishment of criminal? Procedure for punishment of criminal. Yes, it is CRPC. When CRPC was implemented in India? Yes, 1973. Very good, friends. Very good. 1973. Okay, witness and evidences come under which law? Witness and evidences come under which law? IEA. How many Indian Evidence Act we have in India? How many Indian Evidence Act we have in India? 167. Yes, Jabin. Yes, Prabhakaran. 167. Dying declaration comes under which Indian Evidence Act? 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 32. Very good. Expert witness comes under which Indian Evidence Act? Expert witness? 45. Very good. Doctor is an example of, tell me, doctor is an example of. Doctor is an example of expert witness, common witness, hearsay witness, all. Yes, Bhavya, absolutely right. All. Doctor is an example of expert, but the best answer will be all. Who can volunteer the statement? Who can volunteer the statement? Which witness can? Yes, expert witness is the only witness in court who can volunteer the statement. Very good, very good. Okay. Now, sir, we are coming to a very important part. Cognizable offense. Cognizable offense. We have come to a very important part, cognizable offense. Sir, what is cognizable offense? It is a offense where police can arrest a person without warrant. Where police can arrest a person without warrant. Without warrant. Police can arrest a person without warrant. What is the example of cognizable offense? Police can arrest a person without warrant. Now, see, arrest. Arrest is a procedure. Arrest is a procedure. So this is very clear. Arrest will be part of CRPC. Arrest is a procedure. This is very clear. Arrest will be part of CRPC. What is cognizable offense? It is 2C CRPC. A very simple trick. C for cognizable, C for CRPC. It is 2C CRPC. It is 2C CRPC. Arrest without warrant. It is CRPC. So, Dr. Saab, there are certain crime in India where police can arrest a person without warrant. Police can arrest a person without warrant. This is known as CRPC. Now, what are the important offense where police can arrest a person without warrant? Write down 4R. R, 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 R. 4 important R. What are these 4 R? R for rape, R for rigging, R for robbery, and R for rash and negligent act. These are 4 important R. R for rape, R for ragging, R for robbery, R for rash and negligent act. Now, Dr. Saab, rash and negligent act are just like an accident, or it is also known as hit and run case. It is also known as hit and run case. So these are the example of cognizable offense. Four important are rape, ragging, rape, ragging, robbery, rash, and negligent act. These are four important are. Okay, now sir, after rape, if you commit murder, murder is a cognizable offense. If you commit murder, even sir, attempt to murder, even sir, attempt to murder is a cognizable offense. Now in ragging, if you produce grievous hurt, if in ragging, if you produce grievous hurt, it is also a cognizable offense. If you produce grievous hurt, it is a cognizable offense. It is also a cognizable offense. Murder, attempt to murder, grievous hurt, sexual assault. All type of sexual offense are example of cognizable offense. All type of sexual offenses are example of cognizable offense. Sexual offenses. Now, sir, robbery is a cognizable offense, but sir, in place of robbery, if you do daketi, what is daketi? Daku loot ke le gaye. That is also a cognizable offense. Daketi, dowry death, Dahej Hatyar. Dowry death is a cognizable offense. Whenever I write down DD, that will be a cognizable offense. Dowry death is a cognizable offense. Another important one. So again, a very simple trick to revise. 4R, R for rape, R for ragging, R for robbery, R for rash and negligent act are example of cognizable offense. Murder, attempt to murder, grievous hurt, sexual offenses, daketi and dowry death, all accidental cases, these are the example of cognizable offense. And as I told you, cognizable offense, Dr. Saab, now tell me why it is coming under CRPC? Because it is a procedure. It is a procedure. Every procedure comes under CRPC. Every procedure comes under CRPC. So that's why I have included this in cognizable offense. Okay. So 2C CRPC is an example of cognizable offense. 2C CRPC is an example of cognizable offense. Now, sir, a very important word comes. What are the types of court in India? What are the types of court in India? Sir, the biggest court is Supreme Court, which is in Delhi. The biggest court is Supreme Court, which is in Delhi. Second is High Court, which is in every state. The third is Session Court. Third is Session Court. And the fourth is additional. What is ADDL? Additional Session Court. ADDL is Additional Session Court. Now, Dr. Saab, this is very, very important. Additional Session Court. And Dr. Saab, you know, Session Court and Additional Session Court both are district court. Session Court and Additional Session Court both are district court. So sometimes a word comes like district court or additional session court. These word comes in exam. So which is the highest court? Supreme Court is the highest court. After Supreme Court, we have High Court. Then we have Session Court. Then we have Additional Session Court. Then we have Additional Session Court. Now, sir, these are four very big court. Now, what is the punishment? See, punishment for these four court maximum is death sentence. Maximum is death sentence. Dr. Saab, wherever I write down DS, that will be death sentence. This is the maximum punishment. And Dr. Saab, wherever I write down the punishment, that would be maximum punishment. And maximum punishment and maximum fine is unlimited fine. Maximum fine is unlimited fine. So, Dr. Saab, sometimes you get a question, what is the maximum punishment given by Supreme Court? Yes, sir. Answer is death sentence. What is the punishment, maximum punishment by High Court? The answer is death sentence. All can impose you unlimited fine. So just remember, what is the trick to remember? Trick is very simple, friends. Trick is very simple. What is the trick? See, remember, start Supreme Court, High Court, Session Court, Additional Session Court. Additional Session Court. Now, sir, I am coming to four lower courts. Number 5, number 6, Number 7, number 8. Assistant Session Court. Assistant Session Court. Chief Judicial Magistrate Court. Chief Judicial Magistrate Court. Assistant Session Court, Chief Judicial Magistrate Court, First Class Judicial Magistrate Court, Second Class Judicial Magistrate Court. Now, Dr. Sahab, what question comes in exam? What is the maximum punishment given by these court? What is the maximum punishment given by these court? Okay, a very simple trick. It is 10 year, 7 year, 3 year, and 1 year. This is the maximum punishment given by these court. If you get a question, what is the maximum punishment by Assistant Session Court? The answer would be 10 year. What is the maximum punishment for Chief Judicial? Sometime short form is written. You can see CJM, Chief Judicial Magistrate, First Class JM, Second Class JM. You can get this kind of question. Now, what about fine? Now, sir, if you want to remember the fine, what is a very simple trick to remember the fine? Just remember fine 5K for lower than 10K. 5K is 5,000, 10K is 10,000. All remaining are having unlimited fine. Unlimited fine. All remaining are having unlimited fine. Now, sir, I'm putting some question in front of you. Okay. Okay, let me see. Give the answer. आप देख लो और अब फिर इसके बाद जवाब. What is the maximum punishment? What is the maximum punishment by Supreme Court and maximum fine? Anyone? Death sentence and unlimited fine. Wait. What is the maximum punishment of Additional Session Court and maximum fine? Additional Session Court and maximum fine? Additional Session Court. Additional. Jabin, absolutely wrong. Death sentence and unlimited fine. What is the maximum punishment of Assistant Session Court and fine? Assistant Session Court and fine? No, my dear friend. 10 years and unlimited fine. 10 years and unlimited fine. What is the maximum punishment of First Class Judicial Magistrate and fine? First Class Judicial Magistrate and fine? 3 year 10. Doctor साहब, what is a trick or what is the important thing? Assistant, देखो आपको कैसे याद करना है? Supreme Court, High Court, Session Court, Additional Session Court. Everything is unlimited. Okay, done. Assistant Session Court, Chief Judicial Magistrate, First Class Judicial Magistrate, Second Class Judicial Magistrate, 10, 7, 3, 1 year maximum. And what is the fine? You have to remember lower to 5K, 10K. All remaining are unlimited. All remaining are unlimited. That is a very simple trick to remember. That is a very simple trick to remember. Okay, done. Now, sir, juvenile. Juvenile is a child. Juvenile is a child below 18 years of age. And sir, for juvenile, we have juvenile court. In the juvenile court, generally we have first class judicial magistrate, which can give you maximum 3-year punishment. This is juvenile court. This is juvenile court. First class judicial magistrate, which can give maximum 3 years, but it is not a punishment. It is just a rehabilitation. It is just a rehabilitation. This is known as juvenile. Juvenile is a child below. Juvenile is a child below 18 years of age. Here we have juvenile court, first class judicial magistrate. Yes, sir, absolutely right. First class judicial magistrate. And we have a court that is known as juvenile court. Maximum, it is not a punishment, friend. It is just a rehabilitation. It is just a, okay, then this is for juvenile. Now, sir, if session court has given you death sentence, if session court has given you death sentence, sir, this death sentence, every death sentence has to be confirmed by High Court. Every death sentence has to be confirmed by High Court. After High Court confirmation, you can appeal, which is a purely a appellate court, that is a Supreme Court. And even, sir, after Supreme Court, you can go to President. After Supreme Court, you can go to President. And Dr. Saab, this is President has power of amnesty. This is a very important MCQ. President has power of amnesty. What is the meaning of power of amnesty? Sir, President is the only authority who can forgive the death sentence. President is the only authority who can forgive the death sentence. This is known as power of amnesty. But sir, this question comes in exam, who can commute the death sentence? Commute means change. And Dr. Saab, if you get a question, who can commute the death sentence? The answer will be High Court, yes. Answer will be Supreme Court, yes. And even answer will be President. All can commute the death sentence. High Court can commute the death sentence, change the death sentence. Supreme Court can change the death sentence, and President can forgive the death sentence. Now, Dr. Saab, write down some MCQ. I'm putting. If you get a question, who can commute the death sentence? What will be the answer? Who can commute the death sentence? What will be the answer? Anyone? President, High Court, Supreme Court, all of the above. What will be the answer? What will be the answer? All. Who has the power of amnesty? Who has the power of amnesty? Yes, yes, absolutely right. President has the power of amnesty. President has the power of amnesty. Absolutely right, friends. Who can forgive the death sentence? Now, Dr. Saab, juvenile is a child below what age? Juvenile is a child below what age? 18. For juvenile, which court is applicable? Which magistrate is applicable? First class judicial magistrate. First class judicial magistrate. Now, sir, I'm putting one very important MCQ here. See, if I am a pregnant lady, if I am a pregnant lady, I committed murder. I'm a pregnant lady, I committed murder. Now, sir, what will happen? Session court will give me death sentence, because session court never changes any sentence. Session court will prescribe the death sentence. Now, sir, the case will go to the High Court. High Court. Now, High Court see the situation because the lady is pregnant. What High Court does, High Court can postpone the death sentence or can convert the death sentence in life imprisonment. Look, sub, whenever I use word LI, that would be life imprisonment. This is a very important law for CRPC. 416 CRPC. Look, sir, why it is a CRPC? Because it is a procedure. It is a procedure which is done by High Court. It is a procedure which is done by a High Court. So if you get a question, sir, if pregnant lady or any other person who commit the death sentence, yes, who commit the death sentence, High Court has a power. High Court has a power to change the death sentence, and this can be postponed or can get converted. Yes, this is a very important MCQ. This can be postponed or can get converted in life imprisonment. And Dr. Saab, this is 416 CRPC. This is 416 CRPC. This is a very important MCQ according to me. 416 CRPC. Okay. Anyways, sir, this is all about type of court in India. Till now, I have discussed judicial court. Till now, I have discussed all type of judicial courts. Judicial court. Judicial court in India. Okay. Now I'm coming to very, very important part, friends. Very, very important part. What is inquest in India? What is inquest in India? Inquest. Sir, what is inquest? Inquest is investigation. Inquest is investigation in cause of death. Whenever I write down COD, whenever I write down COD, cause of death, the meaning of COD is cause of death. It means, sir, if any person dies, if any person dies, if we are proceeding for cause of death examination, means मौत का कारण क्या था, what was cause of death, whenever I write down COD, that will be cause of death. Now, sir, inquest is classified in two categories. One category, what is the trick to remember? PM. First category is P for police conduct the inquest. First inquest is a police inquest, and second inquest is magistrate inquest. First inquest is police inquest. Second inquest is magistrate inquest. Police investigate, that is a police inquest. Now tell me, anyone, inquest will be a part, it is an investigation. Tell me, anyone, it will be a part of IPC or CRPC? It's a procedure or a crime? It will be part of IPC or CRPC, anyone? It's a procedure or a definition? Let me see your answer. Okay. Sir, it would be part of CRPC. Okay. Every inquest will be part of CRPC because it's a procedure. Now, sir, P comes first. So how to remember? 174 CRPC is police inquest and 176 CRPC is magistrate inquest. और याद करने का हिंदी में बहुत अच्छा तरीका है, चौका छक्का. पुलिस मारती है चौका, मजिस्ट्रेट मारता है छक्का. दैट्स अ वेरी सिंपल ट्रिक. अभी आईपीएल भी चल रहा है. पुलिस का इंक्वेस्ट है 174 सीआरपीसी, मजिस्ट्रेट का इंक्वेस्ट है 176 सीआरपीसी. सर, पुलिस इंक्वेस्ट इज मोस्ट कॉमन इंक्वेस्ट. Police inquest is most common inquest. Police goes to the crime scene where dead body is present. Police goes to the crime scene, examine the dead body. Sir, wherever I write down DB, that will be dead body. Examine the dead body and examine the crime scene. Examine the dead body and examine the crime scene and examine the weapon. And sir, make a report. Any weapon, anything which is present in the crime scene, that is examined by the police and make a report. Sir, this report is known as inquest report. This report is known as inquest report. What is inquest report, sir? In Hindi, this inquest report is known as Panchnama. In Hindi, this inquest report is known as Panchnama. Panchnama. So, Dr. Sahab, police examine the crime scene, dead body, weapon, and make a report. This inquest report is known as Panchnama. Now, sir, after this DB's dead body is handed over to doctor, and doctor conduct postmortem. Wherever I write down DB, that will be dead body, and doctor conduct postmortem. After conducting postmortem, dead body is handed back to police, investigating officer. Police is a IO. IO is investigating officer. It means that sometime a question comes after that postmortem, doctor hand over the dead body to police or investigating officer. Sir, this is a police inquest. Now, sir, question comes, minimum level of police officer who can get conduct the police inquest is head constable. Head CT is head constable. Now, Dr. Saab, head constable is the minimum level of police officer who can conduct the police inquest. Minimum level of police officer is head constable. Now, sir, I am coming to magistrate inquest. As I told you, magistrate inquest is a part of 176 CRPC. Magistrate inquest is a part of 176 CRPC. Only in few cases magistrate conduct the inquest. What are the deaths? What are the deaths where magistrate conduct the inquest? Sir, how to remember? There are 6 type of death. There we have 6 type of death. Now, sir, number 1, number 2, number 3. Sir, all 3 are related with police. police custody death, police custody death, police firing death, police interrogation death, police custody death, police firing death, and police interrogation death. Dr. Saab, these are three examples where death is under police. First is police custodial death, second is police firing death, third is police is interrogating. Sir, in all these cases, this was a very important MCQ in the last MCA exam. In all these cases, judicial magistrate conduct the inquest. Means judicial magistrate is a investigating officer. Judicial magistrate conduct the inquest. These are three examples: police custody death, police firing death, police interrogation death. What about other examples, sir? Okay. Fourth example is dowry death, DD, or any married woman die within 7 years of her marriage. Death in mental asylum. Dr. Saab, what is mental asylum? Pagal Khana. Death in mental, all are death, okay? Death in police custody, death in police firing, death in police interrogation, dowry death, death in mental asylum, and the last is exhumation. Exhumation. What is exhumation? See, ex means out, humation means human dead body. Human dead body is taken out from any place, digging out from any place. This is known as exhumation. But sir, this question comes in exam. This question comes in exam. These are three deaths: dowry death, mental asylum death, and exhumation. Sir, here executive magistrate conduct the inquest. So what are the executive magistrate? DM, DM is district magistrate, SDM, sub-divisional magistrate, ADM, additional district magistrate, and Tehsildar. Sir, these are the examples of executive magistrate. Now, sir, so I am putting some question, then you will realize what is the better way to explain everything. Now, sir, what is the most common inquest in India? What is the most common inquest in India? Police inquest. Which CRPC police inquest deal with? 170. Which CRPC magistrate inquest deal with? Magistrate inquest deal with 176 CRPC. But sir, remember this is CRPC because this is a procedure. Okay. In police interrogation, if any person dies, who conduct inquest? Judicial magistrate. Absolutely right. In dowry death, if any female dies, who conduct inquest? Executive magistrate. Executive magistrate. Which is more common magistrate conducting inquest? Magistrate inquest, executive or judicial? See, which is more common? Death in police custody, police firing, or police interrogation, or remaining death? Tell me, anyone. Which is more common? Yes, executive magistrate. Yes, mental asylum death, dowry death, or exhumation are very common. It means that more common magistrate inquest is executive magistrate inquest. More common magistrate inquest is executive magistrate inquest. Summon is also known as subpoena. Summon is also known as subpoena. Summon is also known as subpoena. What is the meaning of summon? Sir, summon is a document. Summon is a document. Who gives this document? Sir, court gives this document to the witness. Court gives this document to the witness. Now, sir, What is written in this document? In this document, time and date is given. In this document, time and date is given. Like I'm giving a very simple example. 25th July, 10 a.m. 25th July, 10 a.m. This time and date is given. This is given by court to the witness. Now, witness has to attend the court at this particular time. But sir, if witness doesn't attend, what happens? If witness doesn't attend this one at this day, then sir, witness will get penalty. What is the subpoena? Subpoena means under penalty. Subpoena means under penalty. It means, sir, if witness doesn't attend the court, witness will get some penalty. And Dr. Sahab, I have already told you, any punishment comes under IPC. Any punishment comes under IPC. This penalty comes under 174 IPC. Choka. But sir, 174 CRPC was police inquest. This is 174 IPC. This is 174 IPC. If witness doesn't attend the summon, there is 174 IPC punishment. Whenever I write down IPC, that either it is punishment or definition. Now this punishment may be 6 month or 1,000 rupee fine. This punishment may be 6 month or 1,000 rupee fine. 6 month or 1,000 rupee fine. So what is the meaning of subpoena? The meaning of subpoena is under penalty. The meaning of subpoena is under penalty. Now, sir, sometimes, sir, you got summon, same date, 25th July, 10 a.m. in the morning. But, sir, one court is civil court, another court is criminal court. One court is civil court, another court is criminal court. You got two summon. Sir, what is the first situation? You got summon from this court as well as this court. Now what you will do? You cannot attend both. Now, sir, whenever civil court are civil cases, criminal court are criminal cases. Civil cases are property dispute, divorce cases. These are civil cases. Criminal are rape, murder. So one thing is clear: when you got summon from civil and criminal court at the same date, at the same time, you will attend criminal court. Preference has to be given to the criminal court. To the criminal court. This is the first situation. Second situation, if both summon are criminal, if both summon are from criminal court. Now, Dr. Saab, you got one summon from High Court, another from Session Court. Then you will see, you will go to the higher court. Example I'm putting, if you got summon, one from High Court, another to the Session Court, sir, High Court is higher than Session Court, you will attend higher. And it's a very simple. If Prime Minister invited you and Chief Minister invited you, you will go definitely to the Prime Minister. That is a very simple. That is a very simple logic. Now I am coming to third situation. Third situation. This is second situation. This is first situation. Civil, criminal, you will go to the criminal. Both are criminal, then you will go to the higher court. And if both belong to same level, if you got summon, both belong to same level. I'm giving example. You got summon from two session court. One session court, another is also session court. Sir, in this case, you will attend that summon. You will attend that summon which has been received first. You will attend that summon which has been received first. Again, I'm revising, my dear friend. Civil, criminal, criminal. Both criminal, higher court. First higher, then lower. And both belong to same level. Attend the summon which has been received first, on first date which has been received. This is a very simple way to attend the summon. This is a very simple way to attend the summon. Okay. Roxar, anyways, I'll ask the question after attending all the type of this. Now, after like you got summon is a subpoena. If you don't attend the summon, 174 IPC. Now, sir, you will go in court. Now, witness has gone inside the court. Now, witness will take oath. Now, witness will take oath. Sir, this oath का मतलब शपथ. This oath is Hippocratic oath. This oath is a Hippocratic oath. And Dr. Saab, this oath was first defined in Geneva. This oath was first defined in Geneva. Now, sir, sometime a very important MCQ comes. Definition of oath. It will be IPC because I told you the legal definition, most of them come under IPC, 51 IPC. 51 IPC. Now, sir, if you refuse taking oath, if you refuse taking oath, sir, it is punishable under 178 IPC. One thing is clear, my dear friend, oath is mandatory. You cannot say like, sir, I'm not going to take oath. You have to take oath. And also, देखो, if you don't attend the summon, 174 IPC. For summon, it was choka, punishment was choka. For oath, punishment was atta, 8. If you don't take oath, punishment is 178 IPC. If you don't attend the summon, it is 174 IPC. Inquest, police, magistrate, choka, chakka, but that was CRPC. CRPC. Okay. Refusal to oath is punishable under 178 IPC. Refusal to oath is punishable under 178 IPC. Oath was first defined in Geneva. It is a Hippocratic oath. It is a Hippocratic oath. What is oath, my dear friend? Oath means you will speak truth. You will speak truth, complete truth, nothing but the truth. You will speak truth, complete truth, and nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. Truth, complete truth, nothing but the truth. This is oath. This is oath. And that is a very, very important part. Sir, oath is taken. Oath is taken. And if you don't take the oath, it is punishable under this. Very, very important. This is punishable under 178 IPC. 178 IPC. 178 IPC. राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट कहां से हो भैया? क्या नाम है राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट तुम्हारा? ओ राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट. राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट. ओके. राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट नाम क्या है तुम्हारा? फिफ्टी वन इज डेफिनेशन. भाई क्या कर रहे हो? 51 इज डेफिनेशन ऑफ ओथ. 51 is definition of oath. Right for respect क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? Okay. ब्लॉक कर दिया ब्लॉक. Dr. Saab, summon 3 type, like if civil and criminal, we have to attend criminal. That's very simple. If both are criminal, then we have to attend the higher court. That's very simple. And sir, if both are of same level, attend the summon which has been received first. Attend the summon which has been received first. Civil, criminal. Simple about. Oath is defined under 51 IPC. If you refuse of taking oath, it it is punishable under 178 IPC. और डॉक्टर साहब याद कैसे करोगे? समन अटेंड नहीं किया 174 चौका, ओथ नहीं ली की अट्ठा, पुलिस इंक्वेस्ट चौका, मजिस्ट्रेट वाला छक्का. बट दैट इज सीआरपीसी. हियर इट इज पनिशमेंट. दिस इज आईपीसी. This is IPC. Okay. Now, sir, oath is mandatory. Oath is a Hippocratic oath. Sir, what is the age limit of taking oath? Below 12 years of age, oath is not required. It means child below 12 years of age, oath is not required in India. Oath is not required in India. Child below 12 years of age. Child below 12 years of age, oath is not required in India. Very, very important. तो अगर बाई चांस आपको पूछे what is the minimum age for taking oath, the answer will be that is child below 12 years of age. Oath is not required in India. Oath is not required in India. Age limit. Now, sir, if even after taking oath, you are giving false evidence, if even after taking oath, you are giving false evidence, what will be the IPC? What will be the IPC? That is, it is known as perjury. It is known as perjury. False evidence. And Dr. Saab, how to remember? Telling lie, no papa. Telling lie, no papa. That's a very simple trick. It means if the person is telling lie, if person is telling lie after taking oath, it is not allowed. It is a offense. That's a very simple trick. It is known as perjury. It is known as perjury. Papa means perjury. False evidence. False evidence is perjury. Definition of perjury. Whenever I write down D, that will be definition. Definition of perjury is 191 IPC, and punishment of perjury is 193 IPC. Definition of perjury is 191 IPC. Punishment of perjury is 193 IPC. Punishment up to 7 years. Punishment up to 7 years. So, Dr. Sahab, how to remember? Perjury is a false evidence. So, see, 193 plus 4, it is 197 IPC. 197 plus 4, it is 201 IPC. Actually, we can remember punishment of three important things. Punishment for false evidence. This is 193 IPC. Punishment for false document. If you are making false document, punishment is 197 IPC. And punishment for, these all are punishment. Punishment for disappearance of evidence. Punishment for disappearance of evidence, this is 201 IPC. 201 IPC. Dr. Saab, if you are giving false evidence, this is a perjury. Perjury punishment is 193 IPC. False document punishment is 197 IPC, and disappearance of the evidence is 201 IPC. Here maximum punishment is 7 years. Here maximum punishment is 3 to 7. This depends on the severity, 3 to 7. But perjury maximum punishment is this. Now, sir, these are IPC because these are punishment. तो आपको क्या याद रखना? Rule of 4. Punishment for false evidence 193 IPC plus 4. Punishment of false document 197 IPC plus 4. Disappearance of the evidence. सबूतों को मिटाना. डॉक्टर साहब, झूठा बयान देना पनिशमेंट 193, झूठे डॉक्यूमेंट देना 197 और सबूतों को मिटाना दैट इज 201. These are three different punishment. The trick is there is a gap of 4 in between. There is a gap of 4 in between. Then this is 3 important IPC. Now, sir, a person who is changing the statement. A person who is changing the statement or telling lie. This is known as hostile witness. This is known as hostile witness. And Dr. Saab, sometime a question comes, hostile witness is a person who is changing the statement or telling lie is known as hostile witness. Anyways, sir, we have discussed first is summon. तो मेरे साथ दो सवालों का जवाब देना. First question, if you are not attending the court after summon, it is punishable under which IPC? समन के बाद अगर आपने कोर्ट अटेंड नहीं किया, it is punishable under which IPC? Which IPC? Summon 174 IPC. If you have not taken oath, refusal of oath, punishable under which IPC? Refusal of oath. वन सर. तो आपको चौका और अट्ठा यहां याद रखना है और चौका और छक्का आपको इंक्वेस्ट में याद रखना है. 4 and 8 here, 4 and 6 there. But that was CRPC. Here it is IPC. Here it is IPC. Okay. Now, sir, the person who is changing, and rule of 4, punishment for false evidence 193, punishment for false document 197, disappearance of the evidence 201. These are three important IPC. These are three important. Yes, yes, Sajal, absolutely right. Now, sir, so summon is done, oath is done. Summon is done, oath is done. But, sir, expert witness taking oath, expert witness taking oath, no need to take the name of God. Generally, witness take the name of God, but generally expert witness can go without taking name of God at the time of oath. Even, sir, the person who is atheist. Sir, what is atheist? Atheist is a person who doesn't believe in God. He also takes the oath without taking the name of God. Without taking the name of God. It means, sir, name of God is not required by expert witness as well as by atheist. Name of God is not required by expert witness as well as by atheist. Name of God is not required. Okay, done. Now, sir, we are coming to, sir, examination of the witness. Examination of witness. How do we examine the witness? Summon is done, oath is done. Now, three type of examination we have. First, chief examination of the witness. Second, cross examination of the witness. Third, re-examination of the witness. Three type of examination we have. Chief examination of the witness, okay, cross examination of the witness, and re-examination of the witness. Re-examination of the witness. Re-examination of witness. Re-examination of the witness. हॉस्टाइल विटनेस के लिए आईपीसी नहीं है. हॉस्टाइल का मतलब वो इज चेंजिंग द स्टेटमेंट, उसको हम खारिज कर देंगे, उसका बयान नहीं लेंगे. अगेन आई एम आस्किंग, राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट वाला बंदा कौन है? राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट वाला बंदा कौन है? कोई है राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट वाला बंदा जो रजिस्टर्ड है? नहीं है ना रजिस्टर्ड? अभिषेक नहीं हो ना? राइट फॉर रेस्पेक्ट जिसने लिखा है वो कौन है बंदा? चलो, कोई है? ओके, डन. सो सर, हॉस्टाइल विटनेस के लिए कोई आईपीसी नहीं है, बिकॉज हॉस्टाइल विटनेस, if he is giving false evidence, we have IPC for perjury. But if he is not giving false evidence, we can reject that this is hostile witness. Okay, that's a different thing. Examination of witness, we have three type of examination: chief examination, cross examination, and re-exam. Chief examination, cross examination, and re-examination. Chief examination is by same party lawyer. If same party lawyer asks you a question, that is a chief examination. If same party lawyer asks you a question, this is a chief examination. If opposite party lawyer asks you a question, that is a cross examination. If again same party lawyer asks you a question, that is a re-examination. But sir, if you see, the toughest examination is the cross examination, where opposite party lawyer asks you a question, where opposite party lawyer asks you a question, opposite party lawyer asks you a question, that is cross examination. And of sub C, this is no time limit for cross examination. No time limit for cross examination. It can be for few days, few weeks, and even for few months. And in cross examination, there is a question which is generally being asked. This is known as leading question. There is a question which has been asked that is known as leading question. Leading question. What is leading question? Leading question. Leading question is a question which has answer in yes or no. Leading question is a question which has answer in yes or no. In yes or no. Now, a very simple example. What is leading question? Was Ram wearing white shirt? Was Ram wearing white shirt? This is a leading question. Was Ram wearing white shirt? So the answer for this question is yes or no. This is known as leading question. This is asked generally in cross examination. Remember, sir, cross examination is the toughest examination. There is no time limit, and leading question which answer in yes or no, generally being asked cross examination only. Generally being asked. So, doctor, what will be the sequence? First will be the chief examination. First will be the chief examination. Second will be cross examination. Third will be re-examination. Cross examination is by opposite party lawyer. Opposite party lawyer. Like what is opposite party? See, if I am a public witness, if I am a public witness, now tell me, opposite party will be public prosecutor or defense lawyer? Anyone? Anyone? Opposite party will be public prosecutor or defense lawyer? Anyone? Anyone? Opposite party will be, yes, opposite party will be, anyone? Opposite party will be, yes, defense lawyer. Defense lawyer. Opposite party, it means, sir, opposite party will be defense lawyer. It means cross examination is always by opposite party lawyer. Opposite party lawyer. So this is a very, very important topic, my dear friend. First, I discuss summon, then I discuss oath. Third is examination of witness. Leading question is a question which has answer in yes or no. And leading question are generally being allowed only in cross examination. Now, sir, after examination of witness, witness gets conduct money. Witness get some money. This is known as conduct money. Witness gets some money. This is known as conduct money. Now, sir, conduct money is also known as diet money. Conduct money is also known as diet money. It is given to the witness. It is given to the witness. Now, sir, see what is conduct money. What is conduct money? Conduct money is given to the witness for his expenses. For his expenses during traveling or during food allowances or this. Now, sir, conduct money is only paid to witness in civil cases. In civil cases, conduct money is only paid to witness in civil cases. Doctor Saab, this question comes in exam. Who pays? Who paid conduct money? The answer is in civil cases it is paid by party. In civil case it is paid by party. It means party will pay money to the witness. The party who invited. Okay, but sir, exception. Exception. Exception is expert witness. Exception is expert witness. Expert witness who gets conduct money even in criminal case. Expert witness who get conduct money even in criminal case. Sir, here it is paid by. Here it is paid by court. Only criminal cases conduct money is paid to expert witness. Otherwise, sir, all cases conduct money is only paid in civil cases and it is paid by party. So, sir, there are 5 or 6 questions comes in exam. Generally, if you get a question, who pays you conduct money? Who pays you conduct money? What will be the answer? Yes, sir. Conduct money is paid in civil cases by party only. Okay. Now, sir, second question comes. What is exception? Exception is expert witness. Exception is expert witness. Criminal cases conduct money is paid and it is paid by court. It is paid by. This is a very important MCQ. Conduct money. Now we have seen 5 important things. First, summon. Second, oath. Third, chief examination. Then cross examination. Then re-examination. And the last is conduct money. Last is conduct money. Now, sir, few important MCQ. Sir, there was one more inquest. Now we have 2 inquests in India. There was one more inquest. Dr. Saab, what was the name of inquest? The name of inquest was coroner inquest. The name of inquest was coroner inquest. Now, sir, see. Now coroner inquest is absent in India. Now coroner inquest is not present in India. Not present in India. Sir, what is coroner inquest? In 1999, in July, it was last in this city that was Mumbai. That was Mumbai. Now coroner inquest is absent in India. July 1999, Mumbai. July 1999, Mumbai. Coroner inquest is absent in India. Okay. Now, sir, see. Coroner inquest was only in Mumbai till July 1999. But which is the best inquest system? Please mute your mic. Best inquest system is medical examiner inquest system, but it is not in India. Medical examiner inquest, but this is in USA and UK. Best inquest system is medical examiner system. This is in USA and UK. Best inquest system, but it is not in India. Medical examiner inquest. Coroner inquest has been abolished from India. Now, sir, as we are discussing, very important point, Dr. Saab, statement given by dying person is dying declaration. Statement given by dying person, this statement is known as dying declaration. What is the meaning of dying declaration? Statement given by dying person, this is known as dying declaration. Sir, as I told you, dying declaration is 32 Indian Evidence Act. 32 Indian Evidence Act. It is a statement given by dying person. This is 32 Indian Evidence Act. 32 Indian Evidence Act. Now, sir, what are the types of questions which are generally being asked regarding the dying declaration? Which are generally being asked regarding the dying declaration. Okay. Now, sir, see 32 Indian Evidence Act. Generally, declaration, this statement is given. The statement is given. It may be a written statement or it may be a oral statement. Both type of statement is given. Now, who is the person to which you give statement? Best person is magistrate. If you want to give statement, the best person is magistrate. Best person is magistrate. If magistrate is not available, you can give statement to police, doctor, or any other person. Or any other person. But sir, it means declaration can be given to any other person, but the best person is magistrate. Best person is magistrate. Now, sir, because whatever we are speaking in dying declaration, it is presumed to be a truth. So oath is not taken. Oath is not taken. Cross examination is not done. Oath is not taken. Cross examination is not done. And even, sir, leading questions are not being asked. What is a leading question? Leading question is a question which has answer in yes or no. Leading question is not asked. But sir, this declaration is only valid if person dies. If person doesn't die or person survive, sir, this declaration is not valid. So sir, dying declaration के लिए आदमी का मरना जरूरी है. Dying declaration के लिए, if the person survives, it is not valid. It is not valid. So dying declaration is only valid if the person dies. This is dying declaration. But sir, this is followed in India. What about dying deposition? What about dying deposition? Yes, this was a question in recent MCI. What was dying deposition? So dying deposition is not followed in India. It is followed in USA and UK. It is followed in USA and UK. What is the meaning of dying deposition? Okay. It is in USA and UK. It is only by magistrate, no other person. Only magistrate take the statement of a dying person. And sir, oath is taken, cross-examination is done, and even leading question are also asked. This is the best part, sir. Cross-examination is done. This is the best part. Cross-examination is done. Now, cross-examination is done to protect the accused, because sometimes a person can take the wrong name of accused to protect the accused. There are two reasons to be cross-examined. First, to protect the accused. In dying deposition, we want to protect the accused. That's why we are going for cross-examination. So this here, oath is taken, yes. Cross-examination is done, yes. Leading question are also asked. All are important, and it is only by magistrate. It is only by magistrate. Yes, this one, this one, this one, this one. These are four advantages of dying deposition. Sir, now the question comes, which is better? Which is better, my dear friend? Dying deposition is definitely better. Why it is better? The reason is simple, sir. Because cross-examination is done. Because cross-examination is done. That's why it is better to protect the accused. So this is superior. This is superior. Now, sir, as I told you, what is the age limit of juvenile in India? Below 18. What is the age limit of taking oath in India? Yes. No, below 12, there is no need of taking oath. Below 12, there is no need of taking oath. Okay. Now I'm getting a very important MCQ. What is the age limit of giving evidence in India? Giving evidence in India. What is the meaning of evidence? Testify. What is the age limit of giving evidence in India? Testify. Now, sir, it means if you want to give evidence in court, there is no age limit. There is no age limit. And sir, this is a very, very important law in India. That is 118 Indian Evidence Act. 118 Indian Evidence Act. 118 Indian Evidence Act. No age limit of giving evidence in court. No age limit for giving evidence in court. Even, sir, if you are a dumb witness, if you are a dumb witness, dumb who cannot speak, yes, dumb witness can give evidence by writing or even by signing. Dumb witness can give evidence by writing or by signing. These are two methods by which dumb witness can give evidence, by writing and by signing. Now, sir, two person cannot give evidence in court. These are insane and intoxicated. These are insane and intoxicated. These two persons can never give evidence in court. One is insane, another is intoxicated. They can never give evidence in court. Insane and intoxicated. Now, sir, last two high-yield question. Sir, leading question and hostile witness. Now, first, anyone will tell me leading question and hostile witness both will come under which act? Leading question and hostile witness both will come under which act? Anyone? Which act? IPC, CRPC, or Indian Evidence Act? Just a very important MCQ. Leading question and hostile witness, which come under which act? Doctor Saab, witness come under which act? Witness come under which act? सेजल भाविया सब गलत बोल रहे हो. इंसेन का मतलब पागल होता है. इंसेन इज ए पागल. I'll discuss. IEA, yes, absolutely. Yes, it is IEA. Yes, it is IEA. And Dr. Saab, you can get these two questions. Leading question comes under 141 Indian Evidence Act. Hostile witness come under 154 Indian Evidence. But Dr. Saab, this question is for PG entrance exam, according to me. And cross examination comes under, again it is 145 Indian Evidence Act. Cross examination comes under 45 Indian Evidence Act. 45 Indian. Doctor Sir, now I'll start with rapid revision. First, Abhishek Babu. Abhishek, can you hear me? Abhishek, क्या सुन सकते हो? अभिषेक, सुन सकते हो? बेटा तुम्हारा रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं हुआ है, तुम ऐसे ही बैठे हो. मैंने तुम्हें 3-4 बार निकाला है. निकल जाओ भाई. अभिषेक, बेइज्जती करवा के निकलता आदमी. हैं, क्या हुआ? ओके, चलो अब स्टार्ट करते हैं रैपिड रिवीजन. डॉक्टर साहब, रैपिड रिवीजन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ध्यान से सुनना. ठीक है, एक एक क्वेश्चन को कोशिश करना सब जवाब दो. कुछ ऐसे हैं जो गूंगे पड़े रहते हैं, उनको भी जवाब देना चाहिए. ओके, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, which is the most common inquest in India? Police inquest. CRPC for magistrate inquest. (176) CRPC. Which magistrate conduct inquest for dowry death? Which magistrate conduct inquest for dowry death? Executive magistrate. In police custody and firing, which is the magistrate conducting inquest? Police custody and firing, judicial magistrate. What is the maximum punishment of assistant session court? What is the maximum punishment of assistant session court and maximum fine? Maximum fine. Anyone? Okay, assistant session court, 10-year unlimited fine. Chief judicial magistrate fine. Chief judicial magistrate fine. Chief judicial magistrate fine. Chief judicial magistrate fine. Okay. It is 7 year and unlimited. Second class judicial magistrate fine. Okay, very good. If you don't attend the summon, punishable under which IPC? Don't attend the summon, punishable under which IPC? 174. Don't take the oath, punishable under which IPC? 178 IPC. Very good. False evidence, punishable under which IPC? Nancy, definition of oath is 51 IPC. Okay. False evidence, punishable under which IPC? 193. It is a perjury punishment. False document, punishable under which IPC? False document. 197. Disappearance of the evidence. Which is the best inquest system all over the world? Best inquest system all over the world. Inquest, madam, inquest. No, my dear friend. Best inquest, medical examiner. Yes. Best inquest system is medical examiner. Which is better, dying declaration and dying deposition? Which is better, dying declaration and dying deposition? There are 4 reasons. That's why dying deposition is better. But which is the best reason? Which is the best reason? Cross-examination. Cross-examination is the best reason because cross-examination is done in dying deposition. Judgment by court is under CRPC. By Bajia, judgment by court is under CRPC. Okay. Now, cognizable offense come under which CRPC? Cognizable offense come under which CRPC? 2C CRPC. 2C CRPC. Power of amnesty is a power of? Power of amnesty is a power of? Yes. It is a power of precedent. Very good. Power of amnesty is a power of precedent. Very good. Okay. Magistrate inquest comes under which CRPC? (176). Coroner inquest abolished in India from 1999. 1999. Very good. Conduct money generally paid to? In which cases? In which cases? Conduct money generally paid in which cases? Civil cases or criminal cases? Civil cases. In civil cases, it is paid by court or party? Party. Exception is which witness? Exception is which witness? Expert witness. Here it is also paid in which cases? It is paid by court in criminal cases. It is paid by court in criminal cases. Yes, very good. What is the age limit of juvenile? Child below what age is a juvenile? Child below what age is a juvenile? Juvenile darling, क्या करते हो? मरोगे क्या? Below 18. What is the age limit of taking oath in India? 12. What is the age limit of giving evidence in India? Testify in India? No age. Very good. Okay. Leading question is a question which has answer in yes or no. Leading question is defined under which Indian Evidence Act? Which Indian Evidence Act? 141. Very good. Cross examination, which Indian Evidence Act? 145. Hostile witness, which Indian Evidence Act? If you have got summon from 2 criminal court, what preference you will follow? 2 criminal court, if you have got summon, what preference you have to follow? 2 criminal court. Higher one. Higher one. Higher one. Assistant Session Court maximum punishment. Assistant Session Court maximum punishment. Okay. 10 year plus unlimited fine. 10 year plus unlimited fine. Very good, sir. We are coming to Second chapter. Okay, almost revision is done. Very good, my dear friends. We are coming to second chapter, which is related with insane, my dear friend. Insane. Sir, insane means mentally ill person. If you are mentally ill, that is known as insane. And this branch is known as forensic psychiatry. This branch is known as forensic psychiatry. Sir, PS for psychiatry, father, father of forensic psychiatry is Paul Jakius. This is a very simple trick. Father of forensic psychiatry is Paul Jakius. Father of forensic psychiatry is Paul Jakius. Paul Jakius. Now, sir, Paul Jakius was the person. Paul Jakius was the person who had given forensic medicine a term, legal medicine. Who had given forensic medicine a term that is a legal medicine. So it is also considered as a father of legal medicine or forensic medicine. Father of legal medicine or forensic medicine. Paul Jakius. Paul Jakius. Very simple. Now, sir, if insane commits the crime, if any insane person commits crime, insane is not responsible for crime. If any insane person commits the crime, insane is not responsible for crime. Dr. Saab, this is a very, very important law in India, that is 84 IPC. This is very, very important law in India, that is 84 IPC. Now a question comes, sir, why insane is not responsible for crime? There are two reasons. First reason is unsound mind. First reason is unsound mind. And second reason, no knowledge. First reason is unsound mind, no knowledge about the crime. So unsound mind and there is no knowledge of the crime. That's why insane is not responsible. This is 84 IPC. And Dr. Saab, you can remember, insane means half mind, mentally, and half of the 8 is 4. That's a very simple trick. It means, sir, in India, in India, in India, you are not responsible for crime according to 84 IPC. You are not responsible for crime according to 84 IPC. Not responsible for crime according to 84 IPC. Insane. Insane are not responsible for crime. Now, sir, actually, in India, we use 84 IPC, but the first rule, was Norton rule for insane, and it was implemented in 1843. This rule was implemented in 1843. Insane are not responsible, yes. McNaughton rule. अरे बालाजी, judgment और punishment में क्या होता है? Judgment is given by judge and judge gives punishment. Definition of punishment is IPC. अरे क्या बालाजी, तुम भी क्या करते हो बाजी, है तुम भी पगला गए हो. Judgment is a procedure given by judge. Punishment is a IPC. Any crime has a punishment, that is a IPC. Okay. McNaughton rule was implemented in 1843. Now, Dr. Sir, how to remember, sir? This is 84. It also has 84. Sir, actually, McNaughton was a criminal, insane criminal. He was mentally ill person. He was insane, but he committed murder. McNaughton committed murder. And Dr. Sir, it means McNaughton was insane, McNaughton was suffering from a disease that was paranoid schizophrenia. McNaughton was suffering from a disease that was paranoid schizophrenia, and he committed murder, but he got advantage. Then the rule came in action, that was McNaughton rule. It means, sir, McNaughton was a accused or criminal. This question comes in exam. According to McNaughton rule, who was McNaughton? Sir, McNaughton was a accused criminal, but he was insane. He was insane. McNaughton was insane. Now, sir, Dr. Sir, what happens in McNaughton rule? McNaughton rule, this word comes defect of reason. In McNaughton rule, defect of reason word comes. Person is mentally ill and person is having defect of reason. In 84 IPC, unsoundness of mind word comes. Dr. Sir, sometimes what happens, 5 and 6 line are given and you get a question, sir, what is this? Dr. Sahab, in 84 IPC there will be unsoundness of mind, that's why there is no cause of death, and defect of reason word comes under McNaughton rule. Defect of the reason word comes under McNaughton rule. So anyways, sir, in India, insane gets advantage under 84 IPC. In India, insane gets advantage under 84 IPC. This is IPC to protect insane after committing the crime. Now, sir, this is for India. What are other laws for insane all over the world? Not in India. What are other laws for insane? So you can remember A, B, C, D, E. That's a very simple trick. First, I discuss McNaughton rule. A for American Law Institute test. American Law Institute test. Second is Browner's rule. Third is Curran's rule. Fourth is Durham's rule. And fifth is E. E for irresistible impulse test. Irresistible impulse test. Dr. Sir, see, in Curran's rule, capacity and conduct, two word comes. That's a very simple trick. C for capacity, C for conduct. C, C, C. In Durham's rule, product word comes. Actually, sir, 5 and 6 lines are given. You have to pick only one word. In Durham's rule, product word comes. In American Law Institute test, this is another rule. American Law Institute test, you get A for adequate capacity. A for, that's a very simple trick. A, adequate capacity, and appreciate. These two word comes. And in irresistible impulse test, free agency of will word comes. Free agency of will word comes. Dr. Saab, I am asking you 7 or 8 questions. Just write down. These all are the rule for insanity. Now write down. If unsoundness of mind word comes, that is which rule, my dear friend? Unsoundness of mind. Which rule? Unsoundness of mind. 84 IPC. Yes, Damodaran, absolutely right. It is 84 IPC. Very good. If defect of reason word comes, which rule is there? Defect of reason. McNaughton. Now my question for you, McNaughton was an example of 4 option: judge, lawyer, accused, victim. Write down the answer. Judge, lawyer, accused, victim. Yes, he was accused. Which disease he was suffering from? Which disease he was suffering from? Paranoid schizophrenia. Paranoid schizophrenia. If capacity and conduct word comes, that is related with which rule? Capacity and conduct word comes. TCC, currency. Product word comes. Product word comes. Durance. Adequate capacity and appreciate word comes. AAA. American Law Institute. Or free agency of the will lost. Which word this? Free agency of the will lost. Which word comes? Yes, my dear. Yes, friends, it is. Yes. It is irresistible impulse test. Dr. Saab, these all are actually, sir, according to me, these are mainly for PG exam, but nowadays, actually, these kind of question comes. Sometimes they give you option, you have to remember which rule is this. Sometimes they give you option, you have to remember which rule is this. But in India, most of the time we follow 84 IPC. Now, sir, there is an act which is known as Mental Health Act. Mental Health Act for insane. This act was implemented in 1987. 1987. Mental Health Act. This act was implemented in 1987. Okay, last December there was a question. Break I will give, dear, break I will give at 5:15. Okay, don't worry. 5:15. 5:15. 3:15 I started the class. 5:15 I will give. Mental Health Act. But sir, according to Mental Health Act, we declare a person as insane. We declare a person as an insane. We require 3 checkups. We require 3 checkups at least. Number one. Number two, minimum time for observation 10 days. 10 days we have to examine that insane. And sir, maximum time of observation we can go for 30 days. But for 30 days to examine, we require the permission of magistrate. After magistrate permission, it means, sir, minimum 3 checkup, yes. Minimum time of observation to declare a person as insane, yes. This is 10 days. And maximum time is 30 days on the request of magistrate. But sir, now there are certain changes in Mental Health Act 2017. There are some amendment. 2017, there are some amendment in Mental Health Act. First amendment, there was one IPC, that was 309 IPC. 309 IPC was punishment for attempt for suicide. There was punishment for attempt for suicide, that was 309 IPC. Sir, this IPC has been removed according to 2017 amendment. This IPC has been removed. This is decriminalized. If you get a question, sir, now there is no punishment for attempt to commit suicide. Decriminalization. 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 Second, for psychiatric hospital, we use word mental health establishment center. For psychiatric hospital, we use a word mental health establishment center. Mental health establishment center. Now, we use electroconvulsive therapy, ECT. ECT, we use ECT only with anesthesia. It means, sir, first it was used without anesthesia and without muscle relaxant. Now it is only used for, now it is only used with anesthesia. ECT. ECT is electroconvulsive therapy. ECT is electroconvulsive therapy. So these are some changes in Mental Health Act 2017. But sir, according to you, you just remember attempt to commit suicide has been removed. Now it is never punishable. Now it is not punishable. That is attempt to commit suicide. Attempt to commit suicide. Okay. Now, sir, if you want to write down your will, writing your will is your property. You need two things. For writing will, you need two things. First, your mind should be sound mind. For writing will, if you want to write down the will, आप अपना property किसी को transfer करना चाहते हो, you should have sound mind and your age should be above 80 or 80. So this sound mind is known as compos mentis. This sound mind is known as compos mentis. Sir, this question comes in exam. This mental capacity to write down will, this mental capacity to write down will, sir, this mental capacity is known as testamentary capacity. It means, sir, for writing will, you should have sound mind, and this capacity is known as testamentary capacity. Now, sir, how to remember which IPC it belongs? Now you would say, sir, why it is coming in IPC? Sir, it's a definition. Sir, T for 3, E for 8, 31 IPC. E for 3, E for 8, 31 IPC. And Dr. Saab, this mental capacity to write down will is known as testamentary capacity. If you are writing will in own handwriting, if you are writing will in your own handwriting, this is known as holographic will. This is known as holographic will. So how to remember? H for handwriting, H for holographic. This is very simple trick. H for handwriting, H for holographic will. So mental capacity to make valid will is testamentary capacity, and writing down the will in your handwriting is a holographic. T for 3, E for 1. That is a very simple trick. Remember, 3, 1, testamentary capacity. Testamentary capacity is the mental capacity to make valid will. It is a mental capacity to make valid. Now, sir, lucid interval. Lucid interval. The lucid interval is seen in insane. That's a different thing. And one lucid interval is seen in extradural hematoma. One lucid interval is seen in extradural hematoma. Here we are discussing insane. So first we'll discuss lucid interval seen in insane. What is lucid interval? See, you are insane, then you become sane, again you become insane. Sir, this phase of sanity between two phases of insanity, sir, this interval is known as lucid interval. This phase of sanity between two phases of insanity, this interval is known as lucid interval. Now a question comes, in lucid interval, if you commit crime, sir, definitely you are responsible. If you commit crime, you are responsible. The reason is simple, because at the time of committing the crime, you are sane. Now in lucid interval, if you want to act as a witness, in lucid interval, if you want to act as a witness, yes, you can give evidence because you are sane. Both reasons are same, my dear friend. In lucid interval, you are sane. That's why you can act as a witness. In lucid interval, you commit the crime, you will be responsible, my dear friend. You commit the crime, you will be responsible in lucid interval. So, Doctor, both are very, very important. If you commit the crime, you are responsible. You act as a witness, you can act. This is lucid interval. Now, anyways, sir, I have already told you. According to 84 IPC, this is protection for insane. So if insane commits crime, you are protected under 84 IPC. Now, sir, Above 84, there is a IPC 82. And below 84, we have two important IPC, 85 and 86. Now, sir, what these IPC are related? Sir, according to 82 IPC, a child below 12 year of age, sorry, below 7 year of age, never criminal. Child below 7 year of age is never criminal. Never criminal. डॉक्टर साहब 7 साल के नीचे वाला बच्चा क्राइम कर ही नहीं सकता. दिस इज द मिनिमम एज ऑफ क्रिमिनल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. This is minimum age of criminal responsibility, 7 years. Below 7, so this is, you can say, minimum age for criminal responsibility. Minimum age for criminal responsibility. Minimum age for criminal responsibility is 7 years. Now, sir, if you are involuntarily intoxicated, sir, someone had given you some drug or poison, you are not aware, and you commit the crime, sir, you are not responsible because it is involuntary. But friends, if it is voluntarily drunkenness, you are voluntary drunkenness, sir, you commit crime, you will be responsible. Yes, you will be responsible. Involuntary drunkenness is a different thing. You are not responsible if you commit the crime, because sir, in involuntary, your intention, like someone had mixed some drug in your drink and then you commit the crime, you are not responsible because you are not aware. But sir, if you have knowledge, like I consume 6 beer, after consuming 6 beer, if I commit murder, I will be responsible according to 86 IPC. सर, जब आप जानबूझ के पीते हो तो आपकी जिंदगी में छक्का लग जाता, आउट ऑफ द स्टेडियम. अनजान पीते हो तो पंजा लगता है, सिर्फ थप्पड़ लगता है, आप जिम्मेदार नहीं होते. एक तरह से दिस इज वेरी सिंपल ट्रिक. पंजा, दैट इज अ थप्पड़, यू गेट अ स्लैप, बट यू आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल. बट if you are voluntarily drunk, you are out of the stadium. Okay, according to 82 IPC, child is never responsible below 7 years. Of minimum age for criminal responsibility is 7 years. Minimum age for criminal responsibility is 7 years. Now, sir, full criminal responsibility comes at what age? Sir, full criminal responsibility comes at the age of 18 or more than 18, because below 18, a child is a juvenile, he gets advantage. If it is a kleptomania, now what is kleptomania? Kleptomania is stealing article. This is a psychiatric problem. But sir, now a question comes. It's a psychiatric problem. Person is insane. Still, person is responsible for crime. Kleptomania, person is responsible for crime. What is the reason, my dear friend? Actually, the reason is why in kleptomania person is responsible, because in kleptomania you are stealing article, but knowledge is present. Knowledge is present. You know what you are doing, but still you are doing. That is a punishable, my dear friend. Knowledge is present. That's why here no 84 IPC, sir. You will get punishment under kleptomania. You will get punishment. Now we'll take break for 15 minutes, but wait, sir, I'll get rapid revision program, then I'll take the break. Okay. Now, first question, insane gets advantage under which IPC? Insane get advantage under which IPC? 84 IPC. In 84 IPC, which word comes? Defect of reason or unsoundness of mind? Defect of reason or unsoundness of mind? Unsoundness of mind. McNaughton rule implemented in which year? 1843. Yes, 1843. American Law Institute test, which two word comes? American, A for American Law Institute test. Adequate capacity अभी नहीं भेज पाऊंगा। एडिक्वेट कैपेसिटी, हाँ कोई बात नहीं, भेज दिया मम्मा को, भेज दिया। एडिक्वेट कैपेसिटी टू अप्रिशिएट करेंस रूल, 2 वर्ड्स करेंस रूल। हाँ तो मम्मा को ना शांत रहो अभी थोड़ा। सी फॉर करेंस रूल, कैपेसिटी एंड कंडक्ट। डुरैम्स रूल, विच वर्ड? डुरैम्स रूल। ब्राउनर छोड़ दो, अदुसु मालिक जो नहीं पढ़ा है वो छोड़ दो। डुरैम्स रूल, प्रोडक्ट। अमेरिकन लॉ इंस्टीट्यूट, विच वर्ड? अमेरिकन लॉ इंस्टीट्यूट, विच वर्ड? Adequate capacity. Irresistible impulse test, irresistible impulse test. Free agency of very good, free agency of will. In lucid interval, if you commit the crime, you are responsible or not responsible? In lucid interval, if you commit the crime, you are responsible or not responsible? Very good. Mental capacity to make valid will is known as. Mental capacity to make valid will is known as testamentary capacity. Testamentary capacity. Mental capacity to make valid will is known as testamentary capacity. It's the sound mind is composement. This, okay, you should have sound mind. Will written in your handwriting. H for handwriting, H for it is known as. Will written in your handwriting is known as holographic will. Holographic will. Minimum age for criminal responsibility, 7 years. Full age for criminal responsibility, 18 years. If you are voluntarily drunk and you commit the crime, first question, you are responsible or not responsible? Responsible or not responsible? Responsible comes under which IPC? Comes under which IPC? 86. याद रखना है, जिसने शराब पी उसके छक्का लग जाएगा, और जिसने इनवॉलेंट्री ड्रंक किया है, जिसको इनवॉलेंट्री अवेयर नहीं था, तो उसको पंजा लगेगा. He will get the advantage of 85 IPC. 85 IPC. How many checkup minimum we require according to Mental Health Act? How many checkup? At least 3 checkup. Minimum time for checkup, minimum observation period. Very good. Maximum observation period, 30 days. Which IPC has been removed from Mental Health Amendment? 309 IPC. What is 309 IPC? Attempt to commit suicide. So just take a 15 minutes break. We'll meet at 5:40. So good evening everyone. चलो रिवीजन करते हैं, 2 मिनट बचे हैं. ओके, हु इज दिस सोनी एक्सपीरिया? हु इज दिस सोनी एक्सपीरिया? यार फिर वही लफड़ा. हु इज दिस सोनी एक्सपीरिया? हु इज दिस सोनी एक्सपीरिया? निकाल दूं इसको? निकल गया अपने आप ही. ओके, जल्दी आ जाओ यार, मैं लॉक करूंगा फिर. मिनिमम एज फॉर क्रिमिनल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, minimum age for criminal responsibility. Okay, let me see your answer. 7 years. Full age for criminal responsibility, age for full criminal responsibility, 18. If you are voluntarily drunk, you are punishable under which IPC? Voluntarily drunk. Involuntary intoxication, you get defendant under which IPC? Which IPC has been decriminalized? Which IPC has been decriminalized? 309 IPC. Yes, Damodar. 309. Attempt to commit suicide has been decriminalized. Okay, very good. Okay. Lucid interval, if you commit crime, you are responsible or not responsible? Kleptomania, you are stealing article, but still you are responsible because what is present? Because what is present? Knowledge present. Knowledge present. Okay. Chalo dosto, now we are starting in the next topic. Listen. The next very important topic is sexual perversion. Sir, what is sexual perversion? What is sexual perversion? Sexual perversion is also known as paraphilia. Sexual perversion is also known as paraphilia. Paraphilia. Now listen. In sexual perversion, you are involved in abnormal act. You are involved in abnormal act. हेलो फ्री और बात करूं 7:30. You are involved in abnormal act, and by this abnormal act you are having sexual gratification. You are having sexual gratification by some abnormal act. This is known as sexual perversion. This is known as sexual perversion. You are involved in sexual gratification, and you are involved in sexual gratification, abnormal act. Now sir, what are these sexual gratification? You can see, sir, if you give pain to the partner, this perversion is known as sadism. Giving pain to the partner, this perversion is known as sadism. Suffering pain, this is known as masochism. Giving pain to the partner is sadism. Giving pain to the partner is sadism. Suffering pain is known as masochism. It is known as masochism. Giving and suffering. Okay, giving and suffering. Now, if you are satisfied by urine, this is known as ondinism. And if you are satisfied by feces, this is known as coprophilia. Satisfaction by urine, this is ondinism. Satisfaction by feces, this is known as coprophilia. 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 Giving pain to the partner is sadism. Suffering pain is masochism. Urine ondinism, this is coprophilia. Sir, sadism and masochism combination is known as bondage. Bondage. Now, if you are satisfied with eating dead body and sex with dead body, sir, eating dead body is known as necrophagia. Sir, dead body is necro, and sex with dead body is necrophilia. Necrophagia and necrophilia. Dr. Saab, both are related with dead body. Any disrespect to dead body, is punishable under 297 IPC. Let's look up. What is a trick C? Urine, ondinism. Feces is known as copro. Dead body is necro. For dead body, we use word necro. So any disrespect to the dead body. Dr. Saab, हिंदी में इसको याद भी कर सकते हो। 297, दो लोगों ने नेक्रो के साथ, नेक्रो इज ए डेड बॉडी, नेक्रो इज डेड बॉडी, दो ने नेक्रो के साथ कुछ किया, दैट इज डिसरिस्पेक्ट टू द डेड बॉडी, is punishable under. Those people who are little bit late, again I'm starting. We are discussing sexual perversion, paraphilia. These are abnormal acts by which you get sexual gratification. Giving pain to the partner is sadism. Giving pain to the partner is sadism. Suffering pain is masochism. The combination is bondage. Urine, you are satisfied undinism. Feces, you are satisfied coprophilia. Dead body, you are eating necrophilia. Dead body, you are having sex, it is necrophilia. Necrophagia. Necro means dead body. So, Dr. Sir, what is the trick? Punishable 297. दो ने नेक्रो के साथ कुछ किया, 297 नेक्रो के साथ कुछ किया. That's a very simple trick. Very, very simple trick. दो ने नेक्रो के साथ कुछ किया. Now, sir, next. Excessive sexual desire in male and in female. Sir, in male, it is known as satyriasis. In female, it is known as nymphomania. Excessive sexual desire in male, it is known as satyriasis. In female, it is known as nymphomania. Nymphomania. Excessive sexual desire. Oral sex. Sir, orally, if you are stimulating male what is the trick to remember? See, nymphomania has F. F for female, F for nymphomania. Male has excessive sexual desire, it is known as satyriasis. Orally, if you stimulate male genitalia, and orally, if you stimulate female genitalia. Male, female. Sir, male genitalia, if you stimulate, it is known as fellatio. And female genitalia, if you stimulate, it is known as cunnilingus. Fellatio and cunnilingus. Now, how to remember, sir? Sir, very simple. For female genitalia to stimulate, we require the help of tongue, lingua. We require the help of tongue, that is cunnilingus. Orally stimulation of male genitalia, it is fellatio. It is fellatio. Now, sir, lust murder, like you go for sex and after sex you commit murder, this is known as lust murder. After sex, if you commit murder, this is known as lust murder. Bobbitt syndrome. Bobbitt syndrome. If female cut the penis of male, अगर फीमेल मेल का पेनिस काट खाए, फीमेल, और याद करने की ट्रिक भी बहुत इजी है. बॉबिट, बॉबी कट, बॉबी ने कट कर दिया, बॉबी कट द पेनिस ऑफ फीमेल, दिस इज नॉन एज बॉबिट सिंड्रोम. फीमेल कट द पेनिस ऑफ मेल, दिस इज नॉन एज बॉबिट सिंड्रोम. बॉबिट, बॉबी ने कट कर दिया. डन सर, वेरी सिंपल. नाउ सर, टू इंपॉर्टेंट एफ. F for fetichism and F for frotteurism. F for fetichism. What is fetichism? If you are sexually satisfied with opposite sex article, if you are sexually satisfied, like I am a male and I am using some female article, that is fetichism. But sir, if you rub opposite sex genitalia, rubbing of opposite sex genitalia is known as frotteurism. And Dr. Saab, frotteurism is punishable under 290 IPC. Opposite sex article, like I am a male but I am using some female article for sexual satisfaction. जैसे मैं मेल हूँ but मेरे को मैंने एक फीमेल का कपड़ा ले लिया, I have taken the lingerie, bra, panty, lipstick of female and then I am feeling मजा आ गया. That is fetichism. Sir, if you wear opposite sex clothes, this perversion is known as transvestism. This perversion is known as transvestism. And friends, transvestism is also known as eonism. Transvestism is also known as eonism. Undinism is you are smelling urine and you are satisfied. That is undinism. U for undinism. Transvestism. If you are wearing opposite sex article, this is known as transvestism. This is known as transvestism. Transvestism is also known as undinism. 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 Sorry, transvestism is also known as eonism. Okay, eonism. Okay, fetishism is you are satisfied by opposite sex article. Frotteurism, you are satisfied by rubbing opposite sex genitalia. Frotteurism is punishable under 290 IPC. It is punishable under 290 IPC. Okay, done. Anyways, sir, now uranism. Sir, first very important point is uranism is not related with urine. Uranism is fingering of genitalia, licking of genitalia, fingering or licking of genitalia is known as it is known as this. Yes, it is known as uranism. Licking or fingering of genitalia is known as uranism. Uranism. There was a question from my notes this time. Scatologia. Phone sex. If you are satisfied by phone, you are calling someone, having sex, everything in phone, that is known as telephone calls. You can see you are satisfied by telephone call. It is known as scatologia. It is known as scatologia. Scatologia. Now next, sir, caprolalia. That is another important. If you are using obscene language, आप गंदी गंदी बातें करते हो और उससे satisfied होते हो. If you are using obscene language, this is known as caprolalia. Caprolalia. Next, caprolalia. Masturbation, sir. Everyone knows what is masturbation. Sir, masturbation is self-stimulation of genitalia. It is also a perversion. But sir, if you do masturbation in public place, if you are doing masturbation in public place, it becomes offense. If you are doing masturbation, not inu, no, it's not 294. If you are doing masturbation, it becomes a offense when you do in public place. Now, sir, two very, very important words. One is voyeurism. Sir, what is voyeurism? Watching sex. Watching sex, watching nude girl. This is known as voyeurism. Voyeurism is also known as scotophilia, and another name is peeping Tom. Voyeurism is scotophilia, and another name is peeping Tom, and we use another word for voyeurism, that is mixoscopia. That is mixoscopia. So all are same, my dear friend. Watching sex, watching girl, peeping Tom, mixoscopia, all are same. This is voyeurism. But sir, जैसे देखना अपराध है वैसे दिखाना भी अपराध है. Voyeurism is watching. The counterpart of voyeurism is exhibitionism. Exhibitionism. Sir, exhibitionism is exhibition of genitalia. You are showing genitalia or private part. This is known as exhibitionism. And Dr. Saab, as someone was saying, exhibitionism is punishable under 294 IPC. Don't show off your genitalia, sir. It is punishable under 294 IPC. Sir, if you are exhibiting your genitalia in public place, it is known as sticking. This is a very important MCQ according to me. This is known as sticking. Public place. Public place, it is known as sticking. Sir, for a moment you expose your part. Moment you expose your body part, this is known as flashing. For some moment, for some second, you expose your part, this is known as flashing. Sir, if you are showing buttocks, like we have seen Three Idiot movie, Jahan Pana Tusi Great Ho, this is known as mooning. Showing buttock is mooning. Momentarily exposing your part is known as flashing. And public place, it is known as sticking. Dr. Saab, as I told you, if masturbation done in public place, yes, anyone, if masturbation done in public place, which IPC will be applicable, sir? 294. If masturbation done in public place, which IPC will be applicable? Yes, sir. Answer will be yes. It is 294. It is 294. 3-month punishment. Punishment up to 3 months. Punishment up to 3 months. Troyalism. Troyalism. Troyalism is threesome. If threesome, if 3 people are having sex, this is known as troyalism. Dippoldism. Dippoldism. Dippoldism, if teacher is satisfied by beating student, if teacher is satisfied, sexually satisfied by beating student, this is known as dippoldism. Dippoldism. Narratophilia. Sir, if your study material is pornography, porn study material, if your study material is pornography, this is known as narratophilia. Gerontophilia. Sir, you want to have sex with old person. Pedophilia. You want to have attracted towards child. That is known as pedophilia. All are, sir, sexual perversion. All are sexual perversion. Sexual perversion. Playing with the bagpipe. Playing with bagpipe. So what is the meaning of playing with the bagpipe? Sex in armpit. You are going for sexual intercourse in armpit. This is known as playing with the bagpipe. Anyways, sir, I will ask you a question in chat box. You have to write down. I will ask you a question in chat box. You have to write down. Wait. Okay. Okay, friends. Okay. Now, sir, excessive sexual desire in male. Write down. What is the word we use? Excessive sexual desire in male. Satyriasis. Excessive sexual desire in female. If you are satisfied with stool, आप stool को देख के potty को देख के satisfied होते हो. What it is known as? Stool, feces, coprophilia. Urine, urine. Fingering and licking, fingering and licking. चाटना और अंगुली करना. Fingering and licking. Old people sexual desire. Old person sexual desire. Teacher satisfied by beating student. Dippoldism, gerontophilia. Armpit sex, खाक में sex करना. Armpit sex. Playing with the bagpipes. Very good. Opposite sexual article. If you are using opposite sexual article for satisfaction. Fetishism. Opposite sexual cloth wearing. Satisfaction. Transvestism. Transvestism is also known as eonism. Necrophagia and necrophilia punishable under which IPC? 297. याद करने का तरीका है 297. दो ने नेक्रो के साथ कुछ किया, 297. Exhibitionism punishable under 294. अपना पिछवाड़ा दिखाना. What is the word used? You are showing your buttocks. Mooning. Public place में अपना सामान दिखाना. Showing your genitalia in public place. It is 294. But what? Sticking. Yes, it is sticking. Sticking. Masturbation in public place is punishable under which IPC? 294. अपने साथ कोई लड़की वगैरह लड़का बैठा है, उसके जेनाइटेलिया को रगड़ रगड़ के मजे लेना. Rubbing the opposite sex genitalia. Frotteurism. Yes, absolutely right. It is frotteurism. Female cut the penis of male. Female cut the penis of male. बॉबी ने कट कर दिया. बॉबी ने कट कर दिया. ऑब्सीन लैंग्वेज, गलत बातें बोल के सेक्सुअली सेटिस्फाई होना. ऑब्सीन लैंग्वेज. कैप्रोलेलिया. यस, एब्सोल्युटली राइट. Caprolalia. Okay, so these are some words you should remember. So these question comes in exam. What are the example of sexual perversion? Sexual perversion are also known as paraphilia. Now I am coming to, sir, sexual offense. Fellatio is stimulating male genitalia. Cunnilingus is stimulating female genitalia. Fellatio and cunnilingus. Sexual offense. Sir, sexual offense are of two types. One is natural, another is unnatural. What is natural sexual offense? In which root used is penovaginal. If penovaginal root is used, it is natural. If penovaginal root is not used, it is unnatural sexual offense. Now, sir, what are natural sexual offense? Sir, RIA. R-I-A. RIA is natural. Sir, what is RIA? R for rape, I for incest, A for adultery. R for rape, I for incest, A for adultery. Now, sir, what is this? We'll discuss. Okay. Adultery is extramarital affair. Adultery is R for rape, I for incest. Adultery is extramarital affair. After marriage, if you are involved with some other person, this is known as adultery. Sir, there was one IPC for adultery, that was 497 IPC. But sir, now this IPC has been removed. So sir, like today we discussed one IPC has been removed. That was 309 IPC. That was attempt to commit suicide. Sir, 497 IPC was adultery IPC. Now it is also removed. So it means, sir, now adultery is also decriminalized. Now it has become a civil case. Adultery has become decriminalized. Now it has been a civil case. It has been a civil case. Now incest. Incest is sex between blood relative. Incest is sex between blood relative. Sir, there is no IPC for incest. There is no IPC for incest. So, Dr. Saab, incest is not a crime in India. Incest is not a crime in India. There is no IPC. Dr. Saab, why we don't have IPC for incest? The reason is simple, sir. There are so many religions or communities in India where marriages between relatives, blood relatives are allowed. There are so many communities, so many religions, so we cannot consider it is a crime. So there is no IPC for incest. Incest as such is not a crime. If brother has a sex with sister and sister wants to file a case, sister will have to file the case of rape. It means, sir, in incest, it's not a crime in India. Incest, if you file a case, it becomes a rape. There is no IPC for incest in India. Sex between blood relative, it is not a crime. It is not a crime. Why? I told you there are so many religions where sex or marriages between blood relatives are allowed. So it's not a crime. Like, see, sometimes you can get a question, sir, like what are the type of incest? Daughter, daughter having sex with father. It is known as Electra complex. Electra complex. This is an incest. Now, how? What is the trick? Trick is very simple, sir. D, E, F. That's very simple. D, E, F. That's very simple. So what is Electra complex? Daughter having sex with father. Now, son, SON, having sex with mother. SOMO, it is known as O for Oedipus complex. Very simple trick. OO. SOMO, it is Oedipus complex. Only what is left? Brother having sex with sister. No need to get a trick. This is known as Pharaoh complex. Okay. So only there is no trick for Pharaoh. Baki DEF, Electra complex. SOOMO, it is Oedipus complex. Brother sex with sister, it is a Pharaoh complex. That's a very simple treatment. So sometimes, doctor, this is a very important MCQ of psychiatry also. What is Electra complex? What is Oedipus complex? What is Pharaoh complex? Sir, I had given you the trick. Sex of incest. Anyways, sir, rape we'll discuss later because rape is a very big topic. So we have discussed natural sexual offense. We have discussed natural sexual offense. These are RIA. RIA, R for rape, I for incest, A for adultery. RIA is natural. Why? Because these are through the peno-vaginal route. Now I am coming to, sir, unnatural sexual offense, in which peno-vaginal route is not used, my dear friend. Peno-vaginal route is not used. No peno-vaginal route. Some other route. No peno-vaginal route, some other route. This is unnatural. Sexual offences are punishable under IPC, that is 377 IPC. 377 punishment. And Dr. 3 plus 7 punishment up to 10 years. Punishment up to 10 years. Now, sir, what is 377 IPC? 377. It is punishment for unnatural sexual offense. Punishment for unnatural sexual offense. Unnatural sexual offense. 377. 377. अब याद कैसे करोगे डॉक्टर? इन लोगों ने साथ साथ कुछ किया है तो पक्का अननेचुरल ही होगा भैया. 3 लोगों ने साथ साथ कुछ किया है तो पक्का अननेचुरल ही. बोलते हैं हिंदी में homosexuality. Now, sir, homosexuality can be two types. One is anal sex and second is lesbianism. Homosexuality is of two types. First is anal sex. Anal sex is known as sodomy. And sir, it is also known as bagri. Anal sex is also known as sodomy, but it is also known as bagri. Lesbianism is between two female and female. And lesbianism is also known as tribadism. Lesbianism is also known as tribadism, two female. Now, sir, one female is active partner who is doing everything. Another is passive partner, just enjoying everything. Now, sir, active partner who is lesbianism is known as bach and daiki. जो सब कुछ करती है उसको बोलते हैं बच और डाइकी. The passive partner is known as femme. Now, sir, a question comes: How to remember? Is there any trick? Sir, Jhamad sir classes is always trick. A, after A what come? B, after B what come? D, then comes what? F. That's very simple. Anal sex. If adult is having anal sex with child, no, sir, child, pediatrics, pederasty, pederasty. Sir, C for child, this child is known as catamite. C for child, that's very simple trick. This child is known as catamite. This adult who is doing sodomy is pederast. Now, sir, question comes. For homosexuality, yes, there will be 377 IPC. But, sir, 377 IPC is only possible if you having sex, homosexuality with child, first. Second, with adult without consent. Without consent. With adult without consent. It means, sir, if you are doing homosexuality with adult with consent, it is not punishable. It means, sir, 377 comes only in action when it is with child and with adult without consent. Same thing happened for oral sex. Oral sex with child, with adult, without consent, it is also 377 IPC. Sir, oral sex is also known as buccal coitus, and it is also known as sin of Gomorrah. Sin of Gomorrah. Sin of Gomorrah. Actually, sir, it was very common in Gomorrah, a place. That's why it is known as sin of Gomorrah. And the last comes, sir, bestiality. Bestiality is animal sex. This is always 377. Here, consent or age doesn't matter. It is always 377. It is always 377. Now, sir, I am putting some question for rapid revision. Just get ready. Screen minimize. Anyone who has screen minimized here? Anyone who is having screen minimized? No. Okay. Bharat, you are having the problem. Okay. Now listen, sir. Okay. Listen. What is the punishment for IPC of? What is the punishment for IPC for unnatural sexual offense? Unnatural sexual offense. 377. Trick क्या याद करना? 377. What is the active partner of lesbianism known as? Active partner of lesbianism known as? By butch and dyke. How to remember? A for active, B for butch, D for dyke. What is a passive partner known as? Passive partner known as? Femme. F-E-M-M-E. Femme. Sin of Gomorrah word is used for which sex? Sin of Gomorrah word is used for which sex? Oral sex. Which unnatural sexual offense is always punishable without age barrier, without consent barrier? Bestiality. Always punishable without age barrier, without consent barrier. That is bestiality. Catamite word is used for active agent of the child or passive agent of child. Write down. Catamite word is used for child who is a passive agent of sodomy. Passive means जिसके साथ हो रहा. Passive agent of sodomy. What is the IPC for incest? What is the IPC for incest in India? No IPC. Daughter and father having sex. What is the name of complex? Daughter and father having sex. What is the name of complex? Daughter and father having sex. What is the name of complex? Daughter and father. What is the name of complex? Electra. Son and mother. What is the name of complex? Oedipus. Okay, very good. Oedipus. Dr. Saab, this was very important topic. I discussed what is natural and what is unnatural, but now I'm coming to very important word, sir. That is rape. Rape. Very important word. That is rape. Sir, definition of rape is 375 IPC and punishment of rape is 376 IPC. Definition 375, punishment 376. 375 376। तो वैसे भी याद कर सकते हो, tried sex forcefully, tried T for 3, sex for 7, forcefully for 5. This is rape. Sir, in India, rape is only with female. In India, rape is only with female. Male are never raped, my dear friend. In India, rape is only with female. So no, Anna. Now, doctor, which route is possible for rape? Yes, vaginal route, oral route, green tea, green tea. Green tea, 7:30. Vaginal, oral, anal, as well as urethral. It means, sir, rape is not only penovaginal, it is also oral route, anal route, urethral route. It means, sir, rape is not only natural sexual offense, but also unnatural sexual offense. Rape is not only natural sexual offense, but also unnatural sexual offense. Natural as well as unnatural. Natural as well as unnatural. Natural as well as unnatural. Not only natural, but also unnatural sexual offense. Because here root is not only vaginal, but also oral, anal, and other route. So it is natural as well as unnatural sexual offense. Natural as well as unnatural sexual offense. Okay. Now, sir, see what goes inside that it is considered as a rape. Penis or penis-like object. Penis और यार फिर ये है ना स्टूडेंट 42 है, एक मिनट रुको, मेरे को एक बार अटेंडेंस लेने दो। फिर स्टूडेंट 42 है, कौन है जो करम जला गलत काम कर रहा है, मेरे को पता तो मालूम चलना चाहिए। भाग गया 41, भागा कौन ये समझ नहीं आया। रमी सेल प्रिया भागा कौन ये समझ नहीं आया। प्रिया प्रकाश, अच्छा प्रिया प्रकाश, प्रिया दो है, एक प्रिया प्रकाश है, एक प्रिया है। ओके, इसमें से प्रिया तो एक ही लिखा हुआ मेरे। ओके ओके ओके, आप समझ गया, आप समझ गया, ये प्रिया प्रकाश फ्रॉड है। ओके चलो, पेनिस और पेनिस लाइक ऑब्जेक्ट दैट इज गोइंग इनसाइड दिस इज नोन एज रेप। पेनिस और पेनिस लाइक ऑब्जेक्ट दैट इज गोइंग इन वेजाइना, oral cavity, anal cavity, this is considered as a rape. Now sir, we are coming to very important word. Now what is the definition of rape? 375 IPC. 375 IPC. Okay. Now sir, rape is with female only. First, with female against her will. Against her will. If without will you are going sex with female, that is a rape. First, with female against her consent. With female against her consent. Now, sir, a question comes, what is a difference between will and consent? Sir, a very basic difference. In every will, consent is present. So, every will, consent is present, or I would say consent is plus minus will. Consent may be with will or without will. Sir, if I am ready with my will, that is a consent. If I'm ready without my will, like someone has put pistol here, someone has put pistol here, and then I'm ready. Dr. Saab, this, if I'm ready, this is without will. This is without will. So every will has a consent, but consent is plus minus will. Every will has a consent, but consent is plus minus will. Consent is plus minus will. So against her will, it's a rape. Against her consent, it's a rape. Now, third, female sex with consent in fear factor. Dr. Saab, female has given consent, but still it's a rape if consent is given in fear. Like you have put pistol here, and the female then giving is a consent, it is a rape. Number 4, with consent in fraud. Sir, in fraudulent activity, if you are telling lie and the female is giving consent because of that, it is a rape. Number 5, with consent if female is intoxicated. With consent if female is intoxicated, like some female has consumed some alcohol and then she is giving consent for sex, it's a rape. Number 6, with consent when female is below 18. Sir, below 18 rape is known as statutory rape. Below 18 rape is known as statutory rape. Sir, below 18, if you are going for sex, consent doesn't matter, sir. So, Dr. Saab, sometime a question comes, what is the age limit of having sex in India? What is the age limit of having sex in India? Sir, 18. Below 18, it is always a rape. Below 18, it is always a rape. So, sir, what are the conditions in which rape is applicable? First, without will, it's a rape. Without consent, it's a rape. With consent in fear factor, it's a rape. With consent in fraud, it's a rape. With consent, if the female is intoxicated, it's a rape. With consent, when the female is below 18, it is a statutory. Sir, this is a definition of rape. This is a definition of rape. Definition of rape. Now, sir, this is a legal definition. I discussed 375. Now I am coming to, sir, what is medical definition? If slight, if you have slight penetration of vulva by penis, slight penetration of vulva, that is sufficient for sex. That is the first. No age limit, no age limit, no age limit where you are incapable of performing sex. You are incapable of performing sex. There is no age limit where you are physically incapable of performing sex. It means, if you are 100-year-old person, then you are also capable. What is the meaning of this? Sir, even you are impotent. What is impotent? A person who cannot perform sex. Slightest penetration of vulva is a medical proof of the rape. No age limit where you are incapable of performing sex. Even if you are 100-year-old person, sir, that will also be considered. And sir, impotency is not a defense for a rape. Impotency is not a defense for a rape. Sir, sometimes people say, I'm impotent. मैं तो ना मर दूं, मेरा तो खड़ा ही नहीं होता. मैं तो कर ही नहीं सकता। अरे करम जले, कर नहीं सकता, लेकिन करम जले माहौल बनाने की कोशिश तो कर सकता है ना। Even if you are important, you attempt for the rape, that will be considered. It's not a defense. नामर्दानगी रेप का बचाव नहीं है, नामर्दानगी रेप का बचाव नहीं है। डॉक्टर साहब, नो एज लिमिट, impotence is not a defense. Even slightest penetration of vulva is sufficient for rape. Sufficient for rape. Now, sir, very, very important point I'm coming to. See, very important. First point comes, very important. What is punishment? Punishment, as I told you, 376 IPC. 376 IPC. Dr. Sir, punishment can be 7 year and 10 year, up to 7 to 20. Most of the punishment are between 7 to 10 year. But sir, 376 IPC is further divided in 376A, B, C, D, E. 376A, B, C, D, E. These are 5 types: A, B, C, D, E. Now see. So what is A? 376A. What I did, I converted A in comma. Dr. Saab, if female goes in coma, this is 376A, minimum punishment 20 year, minimum punishment 20 year, minimum punishment 20 year, maximum punishment LI, that is life imprisonment. Minimum punishment 20 year, maximum punishment is LI, that is life imprisonment. That is life imprisonment. Minimum, maximum. Minimum, maximum. Now both, before I converted 376 in both. Sir, if husband and wife got divorce, first condition, husband and wife got divorce, and sir, if husband is having sex with the wife without consent, without consent, if husband is having sex with wife without consent, Doctor, in both condition there will be 376. B, minimum punishment 2 year, maximum punishment 7 year. Minimum punishment 2 year, maximum punishment 7 year. अगर हस्बैंड ने वाइफ के साथ बिना कंसेंट सेक्स किया. C for custodial rape. Sir, you are taking advantage of custody, like hospital custody, police custody, or you are a public servant. Sir, minimum punishment for custodial, it's very simple, take 376C. C for custodial, minimum punishment for 376C is 5 year and maximum punishment 10 year, 5 to 10. D, D for sir, very simple trick, more than दो या दो से ज्यादा, 2 or more than 2 people, 2 or more than 2 people. Yes sir, if 2 or more than 2 people are there, this is known as gang rape. This is known as gang rape. Minimum punishment 20 years, maximum is LI, life imprisonment. LI is life imprisonment. 2 or more than 2 people, yes, this one is there. Now I am coming to E, 376E. Excessive heinous crime, my dear friend. Rarest of rare crime, that is excessive heinous crime. Here, if you are doing with female, this is 376E. Here, minimum punishment is LI, maximum is DS, death sentence. Death sentence. Doctor, I am putting some question in front of you. You have to give answer. Okay. What is the minimum age for having? What is the minimum age for having sex in India? Minimum age. 18 years. Okay, statutory rape is a rape with a girl below what age? Statutory rape is a rape below girl what age? Below what age? 18 year. Just do remember, this is a very important point. Rape is defined under which IPC? Definition. Rape is defined under which IPC? Anyone? Definition under which IPC? 375. Punishment under which IPC? Punishment under which IPC? 376. Husband having sex with wife without consent, punishable under which IPC? हस्बैंड ना वाइफ के साथ माहौल बना रहा है, under which IPC? Okay. Yes. It is 370. Custodial rape comes under which IPC? Custodial rape. Custodial rape which IPC? अरे लिखो करंजलो 376C. Gang rape which IPC? अरे करंजलो पूरा लिखो 376D. 376D. Excessive heinous crime comes under which IPC? Excessive heinous crime. Excessive heinous crime comes under which IPC? Very good. What is more broader term, will or consent? What is a more broader term? Will contains every consent or consent contain every will? More broader. Yes, will is a broader term. Every will consent is present, but consent may be plus minus will. That's a very important part. Very good. Daughter and father complex. What's the name of that complex? Daughter and father. Electra. Son and mother. Son and mother. Okay. Oedipus. Which is a correct statement? Male are never charged for rape or female are never charged for rape in India? Both are for India. Which is a correct statement? Female are never charged for rape. Okay, very good. What is the age limit of committing rape in India for a boy or for an old person, whatever? No age limit. Impotency is a defense or not a defense? You are a doctor in a hospital. You are a doctor in a hospital and you are taking advantage of your post and committing rape. Which IPC will be applicable? 376. Very good. 376. Very good, my dear friends. Very good. Love you all. तुम सब खतरनाक बन चुके हो, सबको सब आता है. Now, sir, few important IPC which are left. Sir, 228 IPC. 228 IPC. Heinous crime, yes, it is 376E. Heinous crime, Adusumalli, it is 376E. 228 IPC. Never disclose the identity of victim. Never disclose identity of victim. It is punishable under 228 IPC. Dr. Saab, you can disclose the identity of accused, never victim. It is 228 IPC. Punishable under 228 IPC. Very important. Now, sir, few important CRPC. 164 CRPC. Sir, examination of rape victim. Examination of रेप विक्टिम इज 164 कहते हैं ना 164 धारा एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ रेप विक्टिम मेडिकल एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ rape victim and observe in this medical examination from victim consent is must. This is 53 to CRPC. Consent is must. There should be female attendant always. Female attendant means female doctor or female nurse. They should always be present. They should always be present. Female attendant. This is a part of 164A CRPC examination of rape victim. With consent, consent is must. There should be female attendant or female doctor. This is must. This is must. Yes, this is must. Sir, examination of rape accused. Examination of rape accused. Sir, there is no need of consent because that is a criminal. It is also 53 CRPC, but it is 53 subclause 1 CRPC 53. Consent is must in female, not in accused. Not in accused. We examine the penis. If in penis there is any vaginal cell, if in penis there is any vaginal cell, if in penis, if there is any vaginal cell, okay, if in penis any vaginal cell, these vaginal cells can be examined. These vaginal cells can be examined with Lugol iodine, with Lugol iodine and Papanicolaou stain. Lugol iodine and Papanicolaou stain. In penis, we also examine smegma. In penis, we also examine smegma. Dr. Saab, if smegma present, there is no sex in last 24 hours because, sir, smegma accumulation take almost 24 hours. If smegma present, there was no sex in last 24 hours. If smegma present, there is no sex in last 24 hours. There is no sex in last 24 hours if smegma present. Anyways, sir, I'm putting some question. Write down. What 53? It is both are 53, but one is 53 clause 1, another is 53 clause 2. Both are CRPC. Now write down. C. Examination of rape victim with CRPC. Examination of rape victim with CRPC. Examination of rape victim with CRPC. Write down. 164. Examination of rape victim with consent with CRPC of female. Consent. Both are all are procedure. 53-2. Very good. Examination of rape accused without consent. We can examine which CRPC? 53-1. Very good. For vaginal cell in penis, which stain are used? For vaginal cell in penis, which stain are used? Anyone? Number 1, Lugol iodine. Second is Papanicolaou stain. Second is Papanicolaou stain. Papanicolaou stain. Very, very important, my dear friend. Dr. Saab, last very important question comes regarding a Indian Evidence Act 114A Indian Evidence Act. It is presumption of absence of consent. Presumption of absence of consent, sir, what does it say? It say that burden of proof is always towards male. Male has to prove the consent. But in rape cases, burden of proof is always towards male. Now, you must be thinking, sir, what I want to say. What I want to say, sir, it's very simple. Sir, like there was a sex between male and female. Yes, okay, no problem. There was a sex between male and female, no problem, no issue. But female is saying, sir, it was without consent. Male is saying it was with consent. Now, sir, court is not able to decide who is saying truth or lie. Sex, there was sex between two, that is proved. Sex is proved, no issue. But the only issue is of consent. Only issue is of consent. Now, sir, if court is not able to decide, if court is not able to decide who is telling truth, court will give burden of proof to the male. Now, male has to decide. It means, sir, male has to prove whether consent was given or not. Male has to prove whether consent was given or not. Now, sir, how a male would prove? It's very difficult. But, sir, burden of proof again to be decided by male, has to be decided by male. If male is not able to decide, if male is not able to confirm whether consent was given or not, court will presume
सर माइक
consent.
म्यूट करवाइए.
Please mute your mic. Court will presume that consent was not given. Court will presume that consent was not given. Not given. This is very, very important law, 114A Indian Evidence Act. This is very, very important law, 114A Indian Evidence Act. 114A Indian Evidence Act. Okay. Now, sir, we'll see like lugol iodine and these are again साला एक लड़का कौन ज्यादा आ गया यार. डॉक्टर तेजा, अदुषी, अरिसी, कनिष्क, सेल पाटिल, पेरुगु, जबीन, टीनू, मालविका, तरुजो, सनू, रिकी. रिकी रिकी किस नाम से हो भैया तुम? रिकी रिकी नैन्सी, हेमंत, इबा. लेट मी सी. रिकी ठाकुर, तेजा. प्रिया. प्रिया दो है या एक है भैया यहाँ पे? कल से सब अपने नाम से एंटर करेंगे और कल से 3:10 पे एक बार मैं अटेंडेंस लूंगा, है ना. उसके बाद क्या होगा मेरे को मालूम चल कि क्या क्या आईडी है, उसके बाद मैं किसी को एंटर नहीं करने दूंगा. तो कल 3:10 पे एक बार अटेंडेंस लूंगा. अभी मेरे को समझ प्रिया दो है यहाँ पे ना. प्रिया प्रिया एक है या दो है देखना एक बार भाई बच्चों. दो है. प्रिया बताना कौन सी प्रिया ओरिजिनल है, कौन सी डुप्लीकेट है भैया?
मैं प्रिया सर, खाली नाम प्रिया लिखा हुआ है, प्रिया डॉट.
ओके, प्रिया डॉट. दूसरी प्रिया कौन सी? दूसरी प्रिया कौन हो मैडम आप? ये जो पत्तियों की फोटो है वो कौन है प्रिया? मैम आप हो गया? ये पेड़ की फोटो है वो आप हो गया?
नहीं नहीं सर.
आप नहीं हो. ये कौन है मैडम प्रिया?
पता नहीं सर.
ओके, ये बोल नहीं रही है, ये मतलब फ्रॉड है. ओके, देख लेते हैं, इनको पहले हटा देते हैं. ओके, ये प्रिया मैडम तो गई. लड़कियां होके भी इतना यार फ्रॉड करती है. अब लड़की है या लड़का ये भी समझ में नहीं आता ना आजकल तो। अब है एक और है जो है वो उसको ढूंढ लेते हैं। एक और है जो फर्जी है, उस फर्जी को मैं एक एक नाम करके पता करूंगा। हेमंत, प्रिया, जमन, भव्या, तेजा। तेजा तुमने कब रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाया था? बोल सकते हो सब आप, एक बार मेरे को सबको चेक करने दो, क्योंकि मेरे को पता तो चलना चाहिए। आदमी बार बार आके हैं। तेजा कब करवाया था? आप अपना माइक म्यूट करके अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हो, एक बार मेरे को देखने दो सब। एक चलो, ओके, बोलो। तेजा कब करवाया था?
Yesterday, sir. Today morning.
यस्टरडे मॉर्निंग ना?
Today morning, sir.
अच्छा, ओके, एक ओके। तेजा, रमीज, अरे नहीं मैं बोलता हूँ तब बोलना। अदुसु माली?
सर रमीज 2 थे, एक गया अभी।
वो
अच्छा,
लोग
ये गया क्या? रमीज 2 थे क्या?
40 बचे।
रमीज 2 है क्या?
हाँ 2 थे अभी, लेकिन अभी एक ही है, एक गया।
अच्छा अच्छा, ये फ्रॉड तो ये है, समझ गया मैं। रमीज 2 हैं। ओके, अभी रमीज कौन सा है अंदर यहाँ पे? रमीज, रमीज भाई,
यस सर।
रमीज,
यस सर। यस सर।
तुम हो ना यहाँ पे?
यस सर। यस।
ओके ओके, ये दूसरा रमीज नहीं है भाई, मेरे तो एक ही रमीज लिखा हुआ है। प्रिया, ओके। ये मतलब नाम भी, मतलब बनाने वाले ने बहुत तगड़ा दिमाग लगाया है, समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? उसने क्या किया, नाम भी जो इसमें थे ना
नाम ले
है?
लिया सर, पहले पहले अंदर आके नाम देख लिया, फिर सेम नेम से रजिस्टर कर लिया।
हाँ 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 हाँ, समझ गया समझ गया भैया, समझ गया।
लेकिन भैया तो अपन में से किसी एक नहीं है, कल
हाँ
बोलते
हाँ,
हैं।
नहीं नहीं, कमीने तो तुम्हारे में से ही है कोई।
हाँ सर, कमी तो हमारे में से ही कोई है।
कमीने तो तुम्हारे में से ही है, वो तो है ही है, लेकिन अब बात वो है, देखो, रमीज और तेजा वेटिंग में। तेजा कहाँ से आ गया यार? ये तेजा कहाँ घूम रहा? तेजा भी 2 है क्या? तेजा तुम अंदर हो गया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
बोले वो डॉक्टर तेजा भी वेटिंग में दिखा रहा है। अरे वाह भाई।
Sir, only one thing is sir in the group. Nobody.
हैं?
Only me, sir.
हाँ हाँ, तुम्हारा तुम्हारा तो मेरे को समझ में आ गया। ओके, अब ये क्या कर रहे हैं कि जो ग्रुप में नाम है ना, उसी हिसाब से वो देख रहे हैं। चलो कोई बात नहीं, इनको एंटर नहीं करेंगे।
सर अभी 39 पार्टिसिपेंट्स हो गए।
हैं? हाँ 39 हो गए।
आपका रजिस्टर कितना है सर? ये आप एक
हैं?
बार चेक कर लो।
मेरा रजिस्ट्रेशन है टोटल मिला के, मेरे साथ मिला के 41।
41।
मेरे साथ मिला के। प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है। कल से तो क्या करूंगा मैं, तुम्हारा 310 पे अटेंडेंस ले लूंगा। उसके बाद बंदा कोई जाता है तो वो वेटिंग में होगा, तो वो मेरे को पहले मैसेज करेगा कि सर मैं एंट्री करना चाहता हूँ। अगर बाई चांस वो बीच में चला जाता है, उसके बाद ही एंट्री करवाऊंगा, नहीं तो फिर ऐसे तो ये तो बहुत फर्जीवाड़ा है भाई ये तो।
सर दूसरी ऐप बना कोई आप।
यार अब जूम को पे किया हुआ है, दूसरी ऐप तो तेरे मालूम है कौन सी बनाऊं?
नहीं जूम सही है सर।
माई इंस्टीट्यूट।
अरे माई इंस्टीट्यूट
माई
है?
इंस्टीट्यूट में थोड़ा आता है, थोड़ा लैग आता है माई इंस्टीट्यूट में। जूम ऐप सही है।
क्रिस्टियानो वगैरह कल अटेंडेंस लेके लॉक कर दूंगा। एकदम सही बोल रहा है रमीज। गणेश तिवारी एकदम सही बोल रहा है। ये हरामखोर कौन है?
मोटी चाबी लगा देना सर,
हैं?
मोटी चाबी लगा देना।
और सबसे बड़ी खास बात क्या है, अच्छा अब तो, अरे नैन्सी तुम अंदर हो गया? नैन्सी यू आर इन?
यस सर।
ओके, इस बार वेटिंग रूम में आ रहा है 2 जने, एक नैन्सी, वेटिंग रूम में इला राबा। इला मैम आप अंदर हो? मैम हद है यार, ये तो खतरनाक खिलाड़ी हैं सारे।
सही बताया सर।
हैं? एक क्लास अटेंड करने के लिए इतना करप्शन, इतना भ्रष्ट होना पड़ता है आदमी को।
सर आप अपना वो तो देखो, डिमांड तो देखो।
अरे डिमांड के चक्कर में यार तुम मेरी बात नहीं समझ रहे हो। एक आदमी 1500 रुपए बचाने के लिए इतनी माता बच्ची, सामने वाले को परेशान कर रहा है, खुद परेशान हो रहा है।
ये बात तो है।
बहुत बड़ी बात है।
all are manipulated.
चलो कोई बात नहीं, ऐसे ही चलेगा। बहुत समझदार लोग हैं, दुनिया बहुत खतरनाक हो गई है। हाँ, कल देखेंगे, कल इन सब का बैंड बजाएंगे। वेटिंग रूम में 3 है, इला, रबा, रमीज और धरनी। धरनी कहाँ पे हो तुम? धरनी कहाँ हो?
सर एक ही काउंट है।
हाँ।
धरनी तो है सर अभी।
हाँ मैम।
हाँ सर।
हाँ धरनी मैम, तुम अंदर ही हो या बाहर हो?
अंदर हूँ सर, ग्रुप के अंदर ही हूँ।
वेटिंग रूम में दिखा रहा आपको तो धरनी।
कोई और होगा सर।
ओके, सब मजे ले रहे हैं। चलो, स्लाइड अप एंड स्पीक सर, आई नीड टू कॉपी समथिंग। प्रभाकरन तू सब कॉपी कर ले भाई, तू सब कॉपी कर ले, बहुत टाइम है अपने पास। साला मेरे को तो गालियां इतनी देने की इच्छा हो रही है, मैं दे नहीं पा रहा हूँ। अब प्रभाकरन की जगह आया प्रभाजरन, एंटर द वेटिंग रूम। प्रभाजरन कौन है भैया?
दे दो सर, कुछ गालियां सुन लेंगे, मन कर रहा है।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसे नहीं यार, भगवान पाप देता है, गालियां नहीं देनी चाहिए कभी भी। चलो दोस्तों, अब जो भी है ना एंटर होगा वो मेरे को फोन करेगा, तभी मैं एंट्री करूंगा, बाकी किसी की नहीं करूंगा। अभी जैसे इला मैम का फोन है, इला मैम आप तो आ गए ना अंदर? इला मैम, इला राबा।
यस सर, यस सर।
हाँ चलो, आप फोन कर भाई, जो भी आओ फोन करके आना। अब ऐसे ही होगा, बाकी मैं किसी को वेटिंग रूम में घुसने नहीं दूंगा, घुस जाओ सब। चलो जानू, कहाँ पहुंचे हम? हाँ क्या, चलो रिवाइज करो भैया। एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ रेप विक्टिम विद सीआरपीसी। Examination of rape victim with CRPC. Anyone? Very good. Examination of rape accused with consent or without consent? With consent or without consent? Okay, very good. Which CRPC for examination of rape accused? Which CRPC? 150, no, sorry, 53 1. Okay. Examination of rape victim, consent is must. Which CRPC? If smegma is present in the male penis, what does it suggest? If smegma present in male penis, what does it suggest?
No rape.
Huh? Yes, it suggests there is no sexual intercourse in last 24 hours. Very good. What are the 2 stain which is used for vaginal cell in penis? Vaginal cells in penis. Anyone? 2 stain. Leucoiodine and papelinico. Very good. Leucoiodine and papelinico. 2 stain. Very good. Burden of proof in rape cases goes to male or female? Burden of proof. Male. Male has to prove whether consent was taken or not. Which Indian Evidence Act is this? Which Indian Evidence Act is this? Yes, sir. This is 114A Indian Evidence Act. This is 114A Indian Evidence Act. Very good. Okay, done. So we are coming to next one. Trace evidences. What are the evidences present in the crime scene? Trace evidence. So first we'll see first evidence is semen examination. Seminal stain examination. Sir, semen has two important parts, sperm and seminal fluid. Sperm and seminal fluid. Sperm has two important components. One is spermine, another is choline. One is spermine, another is choline. Now, sir, what is the test for spermine crystal? Barberio's test. Very, very important test. For this is Barberio's S. As for spermine, we use Barberio's crystal test. So the first test first is Barberio's test. Second is Florence test. What is the trick to remember? Florence has C alphabet. It is for choline crystal. Barberio's for spermine. Florence for choline. Barberio's for spermine. Florence for choline. Now, sir, Christmas tree stain. Again, sir, Christmas tree has C. It is also for choline. Christmas tree stain. Christmas tree C also has C. It is also for choline. That is another important word. Christmas tree stain. It is also for choline. It is also for choline. Now UV rays, ultraviolet rays. Sir, ultraviolet rays gives white blue color of semen. It is also because of choline. Ultraviolet rays, it is also, yes, it is also giving white blue color. It is because of choline. It is because of choline. So again, that's a trick is very simple. See, Barberio's for spermine, Florence giving choline, Christmas tree for choline, ultraviolet rays gives white blue color. It is also for choline crystal. It is also for choline crystal. Choline crystal. Okay. Now, sir, a very important part comes. If sperm is absent, what is the test? Sir, if sperm is absent, there is a test in seminal fluid. In seminal fluid, we have enzymes. So this question comes in exam. Which is the best test if sperm is absent? The best test for sperm is absent is acid phosphatase. Best test if sperm is absent, acid phosphatase. Sir, if semen is old, another enzymatic test is CPK. CPK is creatinine phosphokinase. CPK is creatinine phosphokinase. CPK is creatinine phosphokinase. Number 3. Overall, most specific test. Overall, most specific test for semen is LDH. LDH is lactate dehydrogenase. Lactate dehydrogenase. So, Dr. Saab, this question comes in exam. Which is the most specific test for semen? The answer is LDH. LDH. The answer is LDH, that is lactate dehydrogenase. Sir, if you go in detail, Barberio's test, if you go in much detail, Barberio's test forms yellow needle-shaped crystal. Barbados test yellow needle-shaped crystal, and Florence test forms brown crystal. Florence test forms brown crystal. तो डॉक्टर साहब मेरे साथ रिवाइज करना. Which test is used for spermine? Which test is used for spermine? What is the name of test? Spermine examination. Spermine. Spermine. Which test? Barbados. Which test is used for choline crystal? Name of the test? Choline crystal. Choline crystal के लिए कौन सा टेस्ट यूज करते हैं? Florence. Florence. In ultraviolet rays, what is the color of semen? In ultraviolet rays, what is a color of semen? Color of semen. Yes, absolutely right. White blue. White blue color of semen. White blue color of the semen. Which is the most specific test of semen? Most specific test of semen. Which is the most specific test of semen? LDH. LDH. LDH is the most specific test of semen. LDH is most specific test of semen. Yes. Most specific test of semen is LDH. Lactate dehydrogenase is the most specific test of semen. If sperm is absent, which is the best test? Anyone? If sperm is absent, which is the best test? Let me see your answer. Acid phosphatase. If sperm is absent, the best test is acid phosphatase. Yes. Okay, very good. Now, sir, these are the tests for semen. Now I am coming to, sir, blood test. Sir, there are some blood tests which are screening tests. There are some blood tests which are screening tests first, and there are some blood tests which are specific tests. Specific are better than screening. Yes. Sir, screening tests are based on peroxidase enzyme activity. Screening tests are based on peroxidase enzyme activity. Dr. Saab, what are the name of screening test of blood? Number one, Benzidine test. Sir, B for benzidine. By peroxidase enzyme of blood, it gives B for blue color. B for benzidine test, it gives blue color. B for benzidine, it gives blue color. Very simple. B for benzidine, it gives blue color. Blue color. Benzidine gives blue color. Benzidine gives blue color. Okay, done. P for phenolphthalein. P for phenolphthalein. Sir, it gives pink color. That's a very simple trick. PP. Phenolphthalein test is also known as Castle-Meyer test. Phenolphthalein test is also known as Castle-Meyer test. Very simple trick. BB. Yes. PP. Phenolphthalein. Third, orthotoluidine. Third test is orthotoluidine. In short, it is known as OT. Orthotoluidine. In short, it is known as OT. Dr. Saab, OT, operation theater, that's a trick. In operation theater, the color of curtains are green. It gives bluish green color. In operation theater, the color of curtains are green. It gives bluish green color. These are some very simple tricks. Leukomalachite. Leukomalachite. Sir, Pico, Leuco, Pico, peacock blue color. Leuco, Pico, it is peacock blue color. Peacock blue color. So these are the tests which are screening. Again, I'm revising: B for benzoidine, B for blue, P for phenolphthalein, P for pink, O for orthotoluene, bluish green, leucomelachite gives peacock blue color. Now I am coming to specific. Specific. What are the specific tests? First is Tickman. First is Tickman. Second is Takayama. And third, the best test is spectroscopy. Most specific test for blood stain is spectroscopy. Most specific test for blood stain is spectroscopy. Now, sir, in Tickman, there is a formation of hemine crystal. In Tickman, there is a formation of hemine crystal, and in Takayama, there is formation of hemochromogen crystal. There is a formation of hemochromogen crystal. Sir, this hemine crystal gives shape that is brown rhombic shape. We use Tickman reagent, it gives brown rhombic shape, and sir, this gives pink feathery crystal. And Dr. Saab, this was a image in your exam. This was a image in your exam. Pink feathery crystal was Takayama. I will show you the picture in last like class today. Today I'll show you picture in last. Tickman gives brown rhombic crystal and Takayama gives pink feathery crystal, but more specific is spectroscopy. More specific is spectroscopy. More specific is spectroscopy. Now, sir, if you want to see the species of blood, we use precipitin test. If you want to see the species of blood, we use precipitin test. Precipitin test. Species of blood, whether blood belongs to human or animal, we use precipitin test. Very, very important. Anyways, थोड़ा रिवाइज कर लेना, मेरे साथ रिवाइज कर लेना. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, ओके. मोहन म्यूट कर लेना बेटा. मोहन म्यूट कर दो. मोहन, चंद्रमोहन म्यूट कर दो. चलो. Takayama gives which crystal formation? Hemine or hemochromogen? Takayama. Which crystal formation? Which crystal formation? Sir, hemochromogen. What is the shape and color of hemochromogen crystal? Pink feathery. Tickman stain forms which crystal? Tickman stain forms which crystal? Hemine or hemochromogen? Hemine. What is the color and shape of hemine crystal? Brown rhombic. Which is the most specific test of blood stain? Most specific test of the blood stain? Spectroscopy. Which is the most specific test of seminal stain? Semen. Most specific test of semen? LDH. 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 Very good. LDH is the most specific test of semen. Barbados decide which crystal? Barbados. S. Barbados. No, that is a shape, but which crystal? What is the name of crystal? Barbados. Spermine. Florence test decide which crystal? Florence. Choline. Choline crystal. What is the color of choline crystal? Color of choline crystal. Brown rhombic. And what is the color of spermine crystal? Yellow needle shape. Sir, if sperm is absent, which is the best test? If sperm is absent, which is the best test? Acid phosphatase. If sperm is old, which is the best test? If sperm is old, which is the best test? CPK, creatinine phosphokinase. Yes, CPK is creatinine phosphokinase. Very good, sir. वेरी गुड. ये तो बात हुई हमारे इसके क्या कहते हैं हमने इसकी. अब बात करते हैं. नाउ वी आर कमिंग टू हेयर. लाइक इन क्राइम सीन इफ वी एग्जामिन सीमन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. इन क्राइम सीन वी हैव लाइक नाउ स्टडी ऑफ हेयर. This study of hair is known as trichology. Sir, what is the growth rate of scalp hair? 0.4 mm per day. Even I told you this in dermatology. What is the growth rate of scalp hair? 0.4 mm per day. 0.4 mm per day. That is. Now, sir, how to differentiate human hair and animal hair? That is a very important MCQ. How to differentiate human hair from animal hair? Human from animal. Sir, human hair from animal hair can easily be differentiated. Human hair from animal hair can easily be differentiated by human cortex is large, medulla is very small. Cortex is large, medulla is very small. Cortex is large, medulla is very small. Yes. Animal cortex and medulla are almost same. So, Doctor, what is a trick? Very simple trick. In animal, everything is good about medulla. In animal, everything will be good about medulla. Doctor, here cortex is larger than medulla. Cortex and medulla is almost same. Cortex and medulla is almost same. Now, what about pigment? Sir, in human, pigment is at periphery. Yes, everything is good about cortex. So pigment is at periphery. Sir, here pigment is in center. So as I told you, everything is good in medulla. Everything is good in medulla. Very good. Now medullary index. Now medullary index. Sir, value of medullary index. As I told you, it will be high. It will be low. As I told you, everything is good in medulla for human hair. Yes. Prabhakaran, medullary index value. In human, it is anyone who has attended dermatology classes. And what is medullary index value in animal? Animal 0.5. Yes. Yes. It is. I told you in derma, there was a ratio you can remember by 1:2, 1:3, or 1:2. 1:3, 1:2. So medullary index value is high in animal because metabolism is very simple. Everything is good in medulla is animal. Yes. Center, pigment, medulla. Even medullary index value is also high. This is animal. Everything is good in medulla. That is animal. But sir, this is a microscopic picture. If you see how to confirm, we confirm by precipitin test. We confirm by precipitin test. Confirmation of human and animal hair is by precipitating test. So डॉक्टर साहब आपसे एक ही क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं, if everything is good about medulla, what is the name of hair? If everything is good about medulla, what is the name of that hair? What is the name of that hair? Animal hair. That's a very simple trick. Medulla is large, medullary index has high value, and pigment in medulla, everything is good about medulla, that is a animal hair. Very good. Very good. Very good. Confirmatory test is precipitating test. Confirmatory test is a precipitating test. Okay, done. Now I am coming to the next part. Very, very important, sir. See, this is human and animal hair differentiation. Now, how to differentiate paternity and maternity dispute? Sir, best test is DNA fingerprinting. Best test is DNA fingerprinting. Sir, father of DNA fingerprinting is Alec Jeffrey. Father of DNA fingerprinting is Alec Jeffrey. Second test is HLA typing. Third is blood grouping. Third is blood grouping. Sir, blood group is present in all body fluid except CSF. Blood group is present in all body fluid except CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, it is absent. Best test is DNA fingerprinting for paternity and maternity dispute. Second is HLA typing. Blood group is present in all body fluid except CSF. Sir, which is the best test for blood group? Which is the best test for blood group? That is acid elution. Dr. Saab, actually, you concentrate on elution word, this one. Modified elution test, acid elution test. This word is very important. Acid elution or modified elution test. Acid elution or modified elution test. Best test is DNA fingerprinting. Best test for blood grouping is acid elution test. Acid elution test. Now, sir, there was a very famous person, Edmund Locard. Edmund Locard. Doctor, sometime a question comes regarding the Locard only. Locard is a French criminologist. He was a French criminologist. Locard. Two contribution. Locard exchange principle. First contribution is Locard exchange principle, and second contribution is poroscopy. Sir, exchange principle is used for crimes in examination. Exchange principle is used for crimes in examination, and poroscopy, pores are present in skin, it is used for identification. It is used for identification. So what is exchange principle? When two things come in contact, when in crime scene, two things come in contact, there is mutual exchange. There is mutual exchange of material. Mutual exchange of material. Doctor, I am giving a very simple example. Like I committed murder by knife. Knife will have fingerprint and blood stain on the victim. This is mutual exchange of material when two things come in contact. I committed rape. Seminal stain on the body of female, pubic hair on my body. This is mutual exchange. This is very important in crime scene examination. This is known as Locard exchange principle. This is known as Locard exchange principle. What is the meaning of Locard exchange principle? When two things come in contact, there is always an exchange of material from one to another. There is always an exchange of material from one to another This is known as Locard exchange principle. This is very, very important part. Locard exchange principle. Now, what is poroscopy? Sir, your skin has pore. These pores are very, very useful for identification. This branch is known as poroscopy. This branch is used for poroscopy. Now, sir, write down some important MCQ. Just get the rapid revision. Okay. Which is the best test? Which is the best test for seminal stain? Best test for seminal stain. Complete. Best test for seminal stain. LDH. Best test for blood stain. Best test for blood stain. Anyone? Blood stain, Bhavya. Blood stain. Blood stain. Spectroscopy. Yes. Which is the best test for blood grouping? Blood grouping. Acid elution. Yes. Best test to confirm human or animal hair. Best test to confirm human or animal hair. Precipitating. Absolutely. For species, best test is precipitating. Very good. Yes, absolutely right. Edmund Locard कौन सी कंट्री का था? Which country do Edmund Locard belong? French. What are two contributions of Edmund Locard? Exchange principle and exchange principle and exchange principle and poroscopy. Exchange principle and poroscopy are two contributions from Locard. Very good. Very good. Which principle is used for crimes in examination? Poroscopy or exchange principle? Exchange principle. Because there is exchange of material from one to another. Very good. Very, very good, my dear friend. Benzidine gives which color? Benzidine in blood stain gives which color? Anyone? Which color produced by benzidine? Okay. Blue color. Phenolphthalein gives which color? Phenolphthalein which color? Okay. Yes, friends. It is pink color. Phenolphthalein gives pink color. Very good. Orthotoluidine give which color? Orthotoluidine. OT. What was the trick? OT. Orthotoluidine give which color? Okay. Yes, friends. Orthotoluidine gives OT, bluish green. Bluish green. Leucomalachite, which color? Leucomalachite, anyone? Which color? Peacock blue. Peacock blue. Leuco. Examination of rape victim with CRPC. Medical examination of rape victim. Medical examination of rape victim. Yes. With CRPC. 164. Very good. 164A. Examination of rape accused. Examination of rape accused. Sir, we have a, sir, I am writing down. Actually, I forgot to mention that we have a kit that is known as safe kit. We have a kit that is known as safe kit. That is known as safe kit. Safe kit. Sir, see, first before safe kit, can you see this slide? Can you see this slide? Can you see this slide? Anyone?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Okay, just get the snapshot of this slide. What is the name of test, my dear friend? What is the name of test? Takayama. What is the name of test? What is the name of test? Takayama pink feathery crystal. Just write down Takayama crystal, which are pink feathery crystal. Takayama, which are pink feathery crystal. Actually, this was an image in this exam. Takayama, pink feathery crystal. Okay, pink. Just get the snapshot of this. Yes, this image was asked. Yes, I know this image was asked. Now, sir, second image, Tikman crystal. Okay, I will show you the better image of Tikman crystal. What is the color in Tikman crystal? Anyone?
Brown.
Brown. Shape. What is your shape?
Rhomboid.
Rhomboid. Tikman blood test. This is Takayama is a better picture. You can see this is Tikman. Okay, this is the picture. It is a brown rhomboid shape. It is brown rhomboid shape. It is Tikman crystal. It is himine crystal. But Dr. Sir, actually, image Takayama ki aa sakti because that is easily appreciable. Pink feathery crystal. This is Tikman test, but sir, this image is very important. Takayama crystal, pink feathery crystal. Takayama shows pink feathery crystal. Absolutely right. Pink feathery crystal is Takayama. Pink feathery crystal is Takayama. Tikman crystal is brown rhombic crystal. Tikman crystal are brown rhombic crystal. Brown rhombic crystal. Okay, friends? Are yes or no? These are two very, very important images. These are two very, very important images. Okay. Now, sir, identity of rape victim should never be disclosed. Which IPC will be applicable if you disclose it? Which IPC will be applicable? If you reveal the identity of rape this victim, 228 IPC. Very good. 224. Dr. Saab, today I told you two IPC have been decriminalized. Two IPC have been decriminalized in India. Can anyone tell me? If one is 309, attempt to commit suicide. Another anyone? Another anyone? 497. Yes, Afshan. Very good. Adultery has been decriminalized. Very good. Which is not a crime in India? Sexual offense, sexual perversion, incest, rape. Which is not a crime in India? Incest is not a crime in India. Very good. Very good. Minimum age for criminal responsibility, anyone? Minimum age for criminal responsibility, 7. 7. Minimum age for criminal responsibility, 7. Okay, very good. Hey, Dr. Saab, I mixed some drug in someone's coffee or tea, and he committed crime. I mixed someone in coffee or drink, and he committed the crime. He will be responsible. हाँ भाई. If someone person hypnotize someone and he killed someone, तो देखो डॉक्टर साहब hypnotize जो होगा he will not be responsible. The person who hypnotize someone that will be responsible. Okay, Sanu, what the point? हाँ, सेफ्टी किट आई सेंड यू द मैसेज ऑफ ऑल द नोट्स. सर सेफ्टी किट नहीं, सेफ किट. सेफ किट. सेफ किट. सेफ किट is sexual assault. Safe kit is sexual assault evidence kit. Sexual assault forensic evidence kit. Forensic evidence kit. This is known as safe kit. Sexual assault forensic evidence kit. इसमें क्या होता है डॉक्टर साहब? What do we have? We have examination kit for female as well as male. We have examination kit for female as well as male. Dr. Saab, again I am telling you, please tomorrow you come with your photo. First of all, try to get your photo in your Zoom ID and with your name. Okay, so no one can copy you. Okay, friend, you just get photo and Zoom ID.
सेफ्टी किट थोड़ा रिपीट करना.
And yes,
सेफ्टी किट थोड़ा रिपीट करना.
सेफ्टी किट लिख दिया ना. सेफ्टी किट इज सेफ किट. एक्चुअली सेफ किट बोलते हैं इसको. सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट फॉरेंसिक एविडेंस किट. इट इज यूज्ड फॉर एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ एक्यूज एंड विक्टिम ऑफ रेप. एक्यूज एंड विक्टिम ऑफ रेप. सेफ किट. SAFE safe kit. Sexual assault forensic evidence. That has been written in chat box. Okay. Okay. Anything else? What is the age limit of statutory rape? Statutory rape. Sex age limit. Below 18. Below 18 with consent is a statutory rape. Below 18 with consent is a statutory rape. Juvenile is a child below what age? सेजल बावड़ा हो गया क्या? Juvenile is a child below 18 years of age. Who is the juvenile court magistrate? What is the category of juvenile court magistrate? Anyone? Judicial magistrate. First class judicial magistrate. Yes. It is first class judicial magistrate. Okay, very good. Okay. Good night everyone. मैंने तुम्हारे को आज के नोट शेयर कर दिए हैं ग्रुप के अंदर. Okay, done.